Ahoy, welcome back. We've got another episode of the Trent Zyori podcast. This is number 170. We got a big one today. This is podcast patch 728. A big one. Trent, this one on par with the talent patch, I would say. We've got Aghanim's shards now for every single hero. So for some heroes, that means a new ability. For some heroes, that means like a mini Ags, some sort of a buff on an existing skill. And Trent, some of them, you've got like 2 Aghanims now because what was an old ability for an Aghanim's upgrade in the past might well now be an Aghanim shard. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so
buddy.
I'll tell you guys what I did. I was looking after my kids when the patch dropped. I was just hanging out with my boys. We're having a great time. They've now gone to bed. I read up to Alchemist Shard. That's like all I know. So I didn't even really remember the details on shards. I just started reading shit, put my phone down and said, you know what? I'll just let it be a surprise. So when I look like an idiot, thumbs up. This is why.
Well, that's good. I hope it's not too much of a surprise for you, bud, because I'm not going to lie. I cheated. I did a little bit of pre-research.
That's good. That's good.
It took me about 2 hours to get through the majority of the notes, and that was reading,
I'm sure you can help me be faster.
Yes, every single upgrade, and some of the Aghanim shards are literally just like, oh yeah, okay, that was a 15 talent. Now they've given him a new 15 talent, and it's just something.
I'll tell you one thing. I thought the tweets were jokes. The ones that started dropping before the patch about like the clockwork jetpack. I thought that was like WePlay making memes and shit. I thought it was like Danko the Dolphin.
No,
and now I see people talking about it. So
yeah.
Well, let's. You told me that they reversed the order here, so I would like to do the general updates first because that's kind of the most exciting thing to me. Not gonna lie.
So we'll scroll to the very bottom, and I was kind of surprised at how few of the general updates there were.
Oh, I don't see anything about gold.
Yes.
Oh no.
So game starts at nighttime now, then turns to day when creeps spawn. Not too significant. Neutral creeps don't increase in bounty over the course of the game. Turns out that wasn't that significant either. I looked it up, and it's like every 7.5 minutes they go up by 2%, something like that. So it's actually not a huge loss.
You know, I
there.
just made a table with all this stuff actually.
Wow. Well, there you go.
That's kind of
funny. So I at first when it said neutral creeps, I thought that meant all neutrals, but that delineates lane creeps from neutral creeps. So this is just jungle.
Yeah.
So not that big a deal. Armor growth on Roche. He's a little
Well,
tankier.
hold on. You missed the neutral stacked gold bonus finally being reduced.
Yep.
That thing just buffed and buffed and buffed.
40
like,
to 30. Too many people have finally said it's broken. So there you go. Still great, though. I mean, 30% is still a lot.
It's amazing.
They finally fixed the ancient camp on the Radiant side. Big one. Now you can stack it properly, just like Dire.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that.
Big disadvantage that multiple players complained about. Big one here, they added lore to all items. So now there's not a single item in the store without some sort of a story attached to it. Yeah, that's, you gotta throw it out there. Shop got rearranged. And yeah, that's it on the general updates. After that, it's just changes to neutral creeps in the jungle. And it's mostly modifier tweaks. I think the Thunderhide does a little more damage now.
I noticed that the magic wand, magic stick thing. I love that. Huge fan of that. Where it like will stay in the slot where you had your magic stick now when it combines. I have died so many times to that.
Because before it would always go to whichever component was in the furthest to the top left. Yeah. So that is a nice
I hated
change.
That.
Yeah. I like how it says it will attempt to be placed in the slot. Like,
yes.
We can't make any promises when it comes to items being combined, but we're going to do everything that we can.
Yeah, I can see how it might it's basically saying, well, depending on who you are, you might think we were wrong.
But that's it, bud. That's it for general updates. Not a hell of a lot. And then there's
just like some neutral units balance, which neutral ancients magic resistance reduced from 70 to 50. That surprises me. And they're worth the same amount of gold?
So, Necro, are we back, buddy? Are we back?
50%. That's interesting.
I'm going to look up what that used to be.
Before? I mean, it used to be it used to be Black Dragons were always 70 or were always like 100, weren't they? Back in the day.
Well, so when you could do that Necro thing where you would
well, it was Heartstopper. It was like pure whatever. It was that other kind of damage. What was it called? HP removal. That's why it worked.
Is that what did it?
It was either pure or HP removal. I don't remember which one, but it was one of those two. That's why it was good.
Okay. But it does work on Ancients again, doesn't it? I feel like they reverted that back a while ago. I might be crazy.
On Necros? Dude, I actually don't even remember the last time I played Necros. What damage type is it now? Is it just
I
magic?
think it's magical damage, but it does work on ancients.
It's
Just
magical HP removal.
Oh,
Oh, the health loss from higher stopper aura is direct HP removal, so it does not trigger any on damage effects.
Okay.
And it's not affected by spell damage.
and it
amp
does
either.
not affect ancients. I was wrong about that. Okay.
They just straight up said no anymore.
Maybe they changed it so now that it affects regular neutrals, but not ancients, because it might have not affected any neutrals for a while.
I'll give you the first hero I googled when I see this is I checked Beastmaster because I would be very curious to see the axes versus ancients. I wonder if that would matter at 50% with a stacked group of ancients.
That's an interesting thought.
Ion shells also come to mind. That could be decent, even if it's 50% when it's stacked on ancients. Ancients are worth a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably not Crystal Maiden alt. That one's a little bit too risky.
They also
Any
made
other supports that I play that get broken?
the model size of the ancient granite golem larger. So now the granite golem, because he increases everyone else's health, Trent, they felt like he needed to be a little bigger to really indicate his power. I like that a lot. I think that's fitting.
Wait, the accuracy aura ability has now been moved to the ancient rumblehide. Does that mean it's going to work?
It says that they fixed it not working properly.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Chen buff, big Chen buff.
Yeah. So all right, bud. Let's start going through here. We got a lot of heroes to go through, so we gotta move. Do you want to talk about this new hero first?
Whoa, hold on there, buddy. Whoa, slow down. They increased the Alpha Wolf unit from 4 to 5. That's a big deal. Don't jump over that. That's a huge change.
Yeah. All right. So Doom needs one more level to grab him. So does Chen.
Well, yeah, that's sad. Sad news for Chen and Ench.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not Ench, I guess, but Chen.
Isn't that only affected from the gap between level 3 to level 5, though?
I think it's because of the way that people like to skill him right now.
I see. You don't max it anyway, so now you have to put an extra point. Okay, that's fair.
Dude, jodobuff.com/heroes is broken right now. That's hilarious. Holy shit.
I'm sure.
Okay, yes, many a hero. All right, so to the top. Take me to the top.
So Hoodwink. This is our new hero. I would say, to summarize before we really go deep into the skills, a bit Wind Ranger-esque.
What is it, first off?
I think it's a badger. What kind of animal is it? Does it say in the lore?
Someone said it kind of looks like a fox to me.
Well, maybe we should just read the lore for folks here. Always at hand when trouble's afoot, Hoodwink lives to tangle with the threats that fill the haunted forest she's adopted as her home. Toting a massive crossbow while still able to scurry through the woodland with the greatest of ease, Hoodwink is nearly impossible to keep tabs on in battle. Lose track for even a moment, and she'll pop up behind you, your stunned carcass already dangling helpless in one of her nets.
Oh, okay. I like her movement. Looks pretty cool.
So what animal do you think it is, though, for real? Is it?
I think it's a fox.
It's a fox? Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be some sort of like a red squirrel or something, and it has an acorn, but I don't know. It looks more like a fox. It must be a very big squirrel, I guess, if it's supposed to be a squirrel with an acorn.
Well, squirrels are pretty cool. So she's got acorn shot. Basically, it's just a projectile that bounces around to multiple units. So it's like an AoE, kind of like Witch Doctor Coconut, but doesn't stun, just does damage.
But the ground target is very interesting.
Yeah.
So you ground target and it makes a tree and you lose one of your bounces.
Correct.
And then that combos into your shackle shot bushwhack ability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's an AoE. Holy shit.
So bushwhack is an AoE net that you can shackle people to trees with. So the fact that you can plant trees is pretty dope.
And the synergy.
So it also reduces your vision to 0 while you're stunned. So remember when I was talking about Dark Lady on that last podcast, Trent?
Yeah.
It's actually that mechanic. When you're shackled, you can't see what your allies are doing.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So that gives you some potential positioning advantage.
You'll still be able to see what your allies see, won't you?
Well, I guess you're.
I think it's just your hero's vision becomes 0.
Well, so I don't know. I don't know
we'll find
what
out.
that means. I guess I'm
surely
applying
someone
Han
in chat's
logic.
already played it.
Yeah, in the Han version, it was like you couldn't see anything. It was basically just your characters in complete fog on the map. But I don't know. I'll have to see.
What is the radius for trees? Do you know for the third ability? The
Scurry.
What's it called? Scurry.
Yeah. So this is one where she basically gets to activate pathing through trees. You get tree walking and phased collision. It's like a little movement speed type thing. She moves faster when near trees, and I don't know what the range is, but it seems pretty close.
All right, so she is like 1,000% a 4, right? Does the ulti use your attack damage at all?
Sharpshooter charges up and fires a deadly bolt, dealing heavy damage, slow debuff on enemy hero. The damage and debuffs scale with the time based on the charge. So good question. I don't know.
All right, well, she screams position 4 hero, that's for sure.
I think so too.
Like with the ability to roam around using Scurry, depending on how good that is, that seems really strong.
So, looking at the official Dota 2 website, it would appear that the only modifier on her ultimate is the charge time that you channel it for. So, it seems that if you channel it, what's the channel time? 5 seconds. Max damage is 600 level 1, 1000 level 2, 1400 level 3.
Wait, what?
But you have to channel it for 5 seconds, and it's a skill shot.
Oh, and it's a skill shot. Okay, that makes way more sense.
I'm pretty sure it's a skill shot. If you look at the little preview, it looks like you have to aim. So,
oh my god, that's a hilarious animation, and she like winds up the thing.
Yeah. So, and it's the longer you charge it up, the closer you get to max damage.
Oh, so what is it at level 6? It's 600?
Yes.
Wow.
And it's a 5-second channel time. It says the bolt is fired automatically after 5 seconds. So I think that's the max.
Ooh, What could give you that at level 6? How could you make use of this? I guess if you charge it for 2.5, is it 300 damage?
In theory, yes.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
Oops, Siri like that.
I can see that projectile being sped up in the future, but it's a really hard time to not. That seems really hard to balance to make it good but not broken.
I feel like I need to fiddle around with it a little bit, but super long range, skill shot. It's like a buffed up power shot, basically. It's a ulti version of a power shot.
All right. So I do not really remember anything about the shard. I just saw the gave you abilities, so I'm going to read this thing. Add a new item, Aghanim Shard. It costs 1,400 gold. All heroes have their own custom shard upgrade as part of this update, which permanently adds a new ability or improves an existing one. Can be purchased starting at 20 minutes and gets consumed immediately when it's given to your hero, like an Aghanim's Blessing. Okay, you can check which one they do in the hero UI next to their abilities, as well as which ones are act. Consumed scepter buffs no longer show up as a buff icon mixed in with other buffs. Oh, okay. Wow, weird.
It's kind of nice, though, right? We have our own Ags indicator now.
Yeah, I guess. Holy shit, how late are these games going that we need a fucking consumed Ags indicator? That seems insane to me. What was wrong with it just being over the head?
I think now that it's like the shard and the buff are both this category of like, they're not real buffs. I think they're trying to get into this thing that buffs are more likely to be dispellable. And obviously Aghanim's things just cloud that up. It's just a visual organization thing.
My immediate reaction is this seems really bad.
Bad how?
For Dota in general.
Why?
So I have 5 heroes now that all want to spend 1,400 gold at 20 minutes.
What do you mean 5 heroes?
Everyone's going to want to buy this fucking thing.
Oh, you just mean in your pubs, like you play solo, and the first thing is, okay, brown boots, fucking Aghanim Shard. Let's go, boys.
Like, dude, if you guys are going into pubs right now, I just buy drums instead and 5-man, and you guys are going to win every game. Like, seriously.
So
that seems so broken.
I hadn't thought about that, but that's an interesting point. I do actually want to see what ranked is like right now. It's got to be an experience. I saw about half my friends list was in demo mode because they, I imagine, were a little scared to battle over the ancient.
Now on the pro scene, that's just more options. Pro scene,
yes,
big thumbs up. More options. It's just another item.
After having read through this, I would summarize it as another optional level 15 talent. That seems to be roughly what they're calibrated around. Either like an old, really shitty Aghanims that was laughably bad and then got replaced. Sometimes take that slot. And somewhere around that, like level 15, level 20, it's like an optional, hey, do you want this special ability? Or do you just want to be able to buy a normal fucking item? And
my other reaction is that heroes that have good shards are going to be much, much better in pro games. That's going to be like a big deal, I think.
I think so too, and as you'll see when we go through them, a lot of the shards are about versatility. There are a number that take heroes that were previously purely offensive and give them a defensive ability. Like one of them, spoiler, the Bat Rider one allows him to use lasso on friendly targets, and while they're lassoed, they get 80% damage reduction.
What? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, dude. All right, let's go through a couple of these.
Okay,
all right, that
wait,
reaction got me hype as fuck, dog. Okay,
wait, no, dude, fuck off. Does it? Wait, no, we're going right to Bat Rider. Does it put it on cooldown?
Yeah,
You
for
can't
20
just tease me
seconds,
with
you
that?
get a reduced cooldown. 20-second cooldown.
Oh, okay.
20-second cooldown using it on allies.
That seems so stupid.
I mean, my first thought was, okay, how many free games can I win where I use lasso to save one of my dumb teammates, and then the enemy team thinks, lasso's down, boys, he wasted it. And then I get to jump in and grab somebody who's overextended. 80% is a lot, dude. That's a full reset. If you've got
But
Blink
they can't
Force.
do anything.
Well, yeah, it's like if somebody gets caught out, you know?
Yeah, but how are you just not going to get caught out if you're a Bat Rider?
Well, with your Blink Force BOTs, bud. What do you mean?
Seems terrible.
So, just an example of what I'm saying. That the point I was trying to make is that some of them are about like giving a hero that has no defensive options some sort of defensive capability if you're in a game where you can't seem to use lasso aggressively for some reason.
All right, guys,
Anyway.
make sure you have your hero changes out while you're listening to this podcast. We're probably not going to read everyone because there's a lot of little number changes. I'm just going to go for the general feel. Are you cool with that, or do you want to read every little line?
No, 100%.
Okay,
if we do
cool.
every little line, this is going to be a 3-hour podcast for sure.
Right. Okay.
And a
So
lot of them are really boring. It's like slight number
like
changes.
+1 to various things.
Yeah.
Instant reaction, reading Abba's shit, improved aphotic shield, improved Aghanims. Big thumbs up. I like the way they reverse his talents. The damage is earlier, the armor's later. My instant reaction is that Abba is very good right now. Not even very good. He's just like, he's now moved up to where the other offlaners were, like Underlord and shit.
Yeah.
He's not as good as Underlord, but he should be really strong again, I think. That's a big difference to me.
His shard is just okay. Causes miscoil and aphotic shield to apply stacks of Avernus.
That's a good shard.
It's pretty okay.
Seems more like I happen to get one and I can't really buy this to make it that good. Maybe on core Abba, it's okay.
Dude, when is Roche going to start dropping Ag shards? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I'm sure that's next.
Yeah.
As long as these things go over well.
So, Alchemist, certainly more interesting.
Well, wait. Can I make an instant prediction right now?
Sure.
Next patch, 20 minutes. Each team has one Aghanim shard that drops from the neutrals every time.
I like that prediction.
Next patch. It's coming.
I would agree with that.
Imagine fighting over that. You think the jelly gets fought over? That's some game-ruining shit, dude.
Dude, I've had games lost in the last 3 days because somebody didn't get the jelly. Okay, that's 1.5 regen. Hey, shit. So,
Alchemist got a lot of early level buffs.
Yeah.
He looks like position 4 Alch, potentially viable, honestly.
So
that was my first reaction.
They have this cool thing now where if you give somebody an Aghanim's buff and they already have a buff, they just get the gold back.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
That is awesome. That's just a straight, hey, buddy, here's 4,200.
Yeah.
Badass. Love that from like a solo queue perspective. The amp and damage from the scepter consumption nerfed a little bit. But his shard, very good, and I think this will make support Alch kind of legit potentially. Berserk Potion throws a potion at a target ally. It's a Dispel, 50 attack speed, and 40 regen for 10 seconds, 45-second cooldown, and can be used on self.
Oh, I didn't notice that it was a new ability. Oh, that's amazing. I thought you had to use your own potion. Dude,
no, it's just a new ability.
Good.
You just get a free Solar Crest. You can get Solar Crest and Aghanim Shard, and you're just a walking buff machine, dude.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I like that.
How's that with Jug? I don't know. That sounds okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. 40 HP regen too is kind of amazing.
Yeah. So, and having a Dispel, pretty cool. So some of these, you got to remember, they're 1,400 gold, all of them. Some of them feel amazing for 1,400. Some of them feel like absolute ass for 1,400.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so compare that one even to Ancient Apparition next. Ice Vortex gets an upgrade, 40 DPS, and reduces attack speed by 20. Not bad, but not nearly as good as a Berserk Potion, I would say. You know?
Yeah. I wonder if it stacks. I assume it doesn't. Because the Magic Amp doesn't stack, so why would this stack? So yeah, we'll just assume it doesn't stack. Animage, they reduced his mana break. Yeah, it was pretty busted.
Yeah.
Whoa, they killed his level 15 talents. Holy shit. I mean, he needed it, but damn.
Yeah. Reduced the agility by 30%. Cast range down to. So
What?
he has a new
Okay.
scepter, Blink Fragment. So Trent, you're going to see this is a recurring pattern. There are multiple new Aghanims, either abilities or shards, that have uncontrollable illusion elements. That is a new thing that they're trying to put into Dota. Basically, like reflection, that concept. Darkseer has one.
Boo.
Anti-Mage has one. Wait till you see Darkseer's, dude. He's a
Oh, I
boxer
did
now.
see. I saw someone
He
tweeted it.
punches. Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
Lyrical
that was
is
like
all
the
over
first
that.
leak I saw. I assume it's the real thing where he runs and punches.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's comical,
And then
man.
it makes an illusion of the person that he punches and it beats him. Bane has one too. Bane's is pretty cool. You'll be excited for that. So yeah, anti-mages. He just targets somebody and it makes an illusion that attacks him.
Just throws a blink at someone.
Yeah, he just throws him, hits him with an illusion. And you can also put counterspell
Oh, and he makes
on the
one
illusion.
with his. What the fuck? He's making illusions everywhere with counterspell now too.
Mm-hmm.
With the shard. What?
Yep.
Wow, that's weird. Why is it? What? Imagine if you had Manta and you had the scepter and the shard, so you can make 4 illusions.
I think so.
Wait, does he still have the blink uncontrollable illusion? Oh no, it's gone. Okay,
That's gone.
That's good.
Yes.
Thank God. He'd be
So-
making so many illusions.
That is another recurring theme. You're going to see a lot of these like level 15 or level 20 talents basically morphed into these shards.
Wait, what? Arc Warden Scepter's gone? One of the worst items in the game.
The new one is also pretty rough, I think. After impacting an enemy, Spark Wraiths now spawn a new Wraith, which then starts its activation period. It has a 3-second delay, and duplicated Wraiths don't duplicate again.
Okay,
so it
think
only
about that
chains
when
once.
people are sieging, though. That's kind of busted.
Okay, sieging, that's true.
That's actually really annoying.
I was thinking the 3-second delay is still plenty of time to run away, but it does allow you to just kind of overwhelm with Spark Wraiths, I guess.
Yes, think about that with like that miracle shit at Epicenter with like the billion Spark Wraiths. Oh, they took away. Okay, never mind. They took away the cooldown and the bonus damage.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, they put the bonus damage to 150 at 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 12-second Tempest double duration. That's really good, isn't it?
That's a legit 25 talent. Yeah, that's really good.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I guess you only have one double up at a time, but still it's pretty legit. Oh,
that magnetic field shard is kind of cool.
yeah, it pushes people away. There's more of these movement displacement skills too. Sort of handy. Magic resistance there. Axe. I like this one a lot. New Scepter, Berserker's Call, applies Battle Hunger to affected units of Berserker's Call.
Oh, finally.
Battle Hunger also reduces enemy armor by 7 and grants you 7 per target you hit. Half on creeps.
And you get some from creeps too. That's cool.
Plus lowers Berserker's Call cooldown by 2 seconds. That's legit.
Holy shit, that's a sick Ags.
That's
like
like Blade Mail
because he has
Ags.
bad items. His
Yeah.
items aren't that great.
I
you know?
agree. I love it.
Wow. And his old Ags was probably actually kind of good, just underbought.
It wasn't bad, but this one feels more practical because you want to fight around Berserker's Call. So having an ability to like buff that up and make that like scale a little bit in some ways seems pretty okay.
And his shard is 1,400 gold to get plus 20 attack speed and the chance the counter helix thing's been taken off the talent and put on there, eh?
Right. So that was a level 15 talent, and instead now he gets plus 300 health or plus 25 movement speed. Both markedly better level 15 talents compared to the plus 2 mana regen.
I mean, that seems kind of meh. I don't know if that's going to amount to anything. Maybe it will, but
300 HP is nice for a hero like Axe. That's
yeah,
pretty
no,
solid.
I just mean like the whole shard thing. Because like the whole meme was like you
yes.
had to buy Manta and get the talent, but now that you have to pay for both, that probably hurts that a little bit. But in the end, the Scepter rework just seems really good for this hero.
Yeah, but
I just like these changes. I don't even know if he's gonna be broken, but the hero just
Same.
looks like better and more of like what he should be.
Well, before his level 15 talents are like plus 2 mana regen or the attack proccing counter helix. You kind of have to go for the counter helix, but some games you don't really care about it. Now you have the option to buy it when you do care about it, and your level 15 talents are just a better set of options.
I just read the first line for Bane. What the fuck? That's so
800
broken.
to 1200 night vision.
Just 1,200 night vision now. Holy shit, that's so broken. I'm playing Bane.
It's a lot.
And they put Brain Sap to pure? Whoa.
They rescaled the damage to make up for it, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's still way better because everyone buys magic resistance now.
Fiend's Grip is also pure. Bane does all pure damage now with spells.
What? Oh, that's awesome. The cast point was
Dude.
reduced from 0.4 to 0.2. Why did they buff the fuck out of Bane? What is this?
Look at Enfeeble, dude. So reduces all damage, done. Attack damage, rather. Reduces regen by up to 50% and reduces cast
It's a
speed.
spell again?
Yes. Enfeeble is a spell again. It doesn't pierce spell immunity, but it lasts 8 seconds, 1100 range, cooldown scales from 20 to 8.
Regen by 55%?
Regen by 55%. And all attack damage by 55%.
Fuck?
Now, you want the real mindfucker, dude.
This is like so much like old Bane.
Yeah, but check this out. They swapped the hotkeys for Nightmare and Enfeeble. How's that for you?
Well, because they swapped them before.
Yeah, I know. They're bringing it back, right?
What?
So, like,
no, Ice Frog. I love Ice Frog. What
yo,
the fuck?
seriously, some of these changes, just like this Bane one, are just a shout out to like, yeah, this was better before, and it's kind of amazing. Check out his shard, buddy. Now you make
Uncontrollable illusion that's channeling Fiend's Grip, 70 damage, and immediately dies if it's interrupted.
Lincoln's Breaker. So now,
Wait, what?
it's 2 Fiend's Grip cast on the same target. So if your Bane gets
You
interrupted,
have to break both?
your illusion keeps it going. Yes.
Dude, that's so fucking
So
cool.
the illusion dies basically in one hit.
Fuck?
750% incoming damage is like an insane amount, but still, that's awesome.
Okay,
And I'm sure
wait,
that
it
breaks
says-
Lincoln's, right?
Yeah, and it says multiple do not stack on the target, but couldn't you like refresh, nightmare them, and then just Fiend's Grip them again?
I think so.
Oh, that sounds so sick. What the fuck? So if you get a refresher shard late game as like position 5 Bane now, you can Fiend's Grip someone twice,
Yeah.
assuming you have shard.
It's pretty cool, dude.
Yo, okay, Bane seems busted as fuck.
And he's
Like,
doing pure damage, and he gets all that night vision. And look at his talents. His level 15 talents, his cast range was nerfed, but his spell amp was buffed.
Holy
And
shit.
his level 25 talent was recalibrated because now it's pure damage, so they had to tweak it.
Okay, they did reduce his cast range. Yeah, that's a good thing.
But
Dude,
still,
holy shit.
wow.
Wow.
Bane's legit. Pretty
Why
cool
did
shit.
they give him night vision? Why? That's insane.
The hero just wasn't getting played. I mean, who else has 1200 night vision? Like Luna, Slark?
No, Slark has 1800, doesn't he? Slark's full and full, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you might be right about that.
I think, yeah, I forget who else has 12. Someone else has 12, though. Wow, that's amazing.
Is there a place to see list of heroes by night vision?
Oh, there is, buddy. Let's look up Vision Wiki. That has a nice little list of the standout heroes. Bounty Hunter, I think, might hit like 1200.
Oh,
He has
here it
a.
is, vision.
I used to know them all. Bounty has 1,000.
So yeah, so daytime, I guess, is what you really want to look at, right? Sniper has 18, or no,
18
nighttime.
standard. Yeah. So Slark and Night Stalker both have full night vision, just like day vision, but Night Stalker only
Gotcha.
has 800 day vision.
I read it backwards.
Bounty
Okay.
has 1,000 night vision, so he's a slightly buffed one. Sniper has a buffed one because else the hero wouldn't really be that playable. And then Bane just suddenly got 1,200 for some reason.
Wow. So Bane's now in the S tier of night vision.
Yeah.
Madness.
I will link it in case anyone in chat wants to take a look at them because they're
Very
pretty
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
There's also, you can look at the creep ones, guys. This is why you always get the harpies. The harpies are really good at night because they give you the full vision as well. Fun fact. All right, Bat Rider got some armor because why the fuck not? Sticky Napalm no longer does less damage to creeps. Why? Oh, they reduced the damage stack. Wait, by 1. No, by 4. Oh, okay, so it's worse early by a decent amount.
Mm-hmm.
Turn rate slow, reduced early again. Okay, so they're trying to kill any hope of... See, they buffed Bat, but they wanted to make sure they killed support Bat at the same time.
And then they give him this defensive flaming lasso thing, which is definitely support bat.
Well, utility, I guess. I mean, they just don't want, like, support Bat to be viable in lane as, like, a 5, I think, like he was before the last time he was kind of broken.
Yeah.
Because that was a hilarious patch. I remember J-Storm played that a lot,
So-
I think, and it was, like, actually legit.
You're going to love Beastmaster, though, dude. His regular
Let me see.
changes or whatever, his shard. Hawks become controllable again and gain the ability Dive Bomb. Channels for 1 second, reveals itself, then flies onto the target, does 175 damage, stuns for 1 second, and denies the Hawk.
Okay, I gotta watch this animation. Oh, that's awesome.
It winds up and then just goes for it. So kind of cool that you have a way to deny the Hawk now if it gets found out. And now
And for
Beastmaster
setting up on kills, man. That's
has-
the main thing.
Yeah, dude. Like you have
Like,
this
imagine,
mini
like,
stun to
Sun
set up for your
Strikes.
big stun.
Imagine Sunstrike.
Yeah.
You can just sunstrike some asshole.
It's
And
pretty cool.
You have an Invis Scout that flies around. Do you remember that this ability was so unbelievably broken before they changed it that if Pro Dota today had that old Beastmaster all the time, like he would just be constantly picked, I think.
Yeah. I think this is neat.
Why did they kill Bloodseeker? I saw Milk tweeting.
Yeah, he's a hard hero to digest with all these number changes, but it looks pretty bad. I think he got fairly gutted. And his shard isn't even like I didn't think this sounded that good, but you tell me, I guess. Blood Rage now attacks now deal 1.5 of target's max health as pure and heals you for that amount. It's
Hold on,
just
sorry,
like
I'm just looking at his numbers.
yeah.
Yikes.
So now
that seems pretty rough.
He gets like Gosu lifesteal, like pure damage lifesteal, but it just seems very meh.
So, I mean, the main thing that matters is the offlane Bloodseeker dead. That's the main question, right? And Blood Rage, it's still fine in the early levels. That's really good. The cooldown only went up by 3 seconds at the early levels. The mana cost only went up by like 20. I think he's still okay. Because as long as you can still do that stupid Blood Rage shit on the waves, it's still okay.
I guess so.
Right? That's all that matters. The full heal thing, no longer getting the half heal within 300 range of dying creeps is very bad. That is an issue.
Wait, I thought this was a buff. Oh, okay. So wait, so you lose the half heal on creeps, but now it's a full heal instead of half on heroes.
Yes, when you don't get the kill.
So it is kind of a nerf. It reads like it makes up for it, but yeah, you're not killing heroes for a large part.
But as long as you kill the creeps, the heal was increased on creeps. So you just have to make sure you're killing the creeps as the offlaner. So he's like a little harder to play on the offlane, but he should still be viable, I would think.
Okay, so now it rewards the actual last hits way more. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But then the question is, how much better is every other offlaner going to be to make this guy still good?
I'm skeptical on that one.
So, yeah, but the shard. 1.5% of the target's max health is pure damage and heals you for that amount. Oh, that's kind of cool. But it only works if the Bloodseeker does it. Oh, boo. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That'd be so much better if you could put it on like your Slark or some shit. Can you imagine?
Right.
With like someone with actually good attack speed?
Yeah, I had the same reaction when I read it. Like, okay, it's not terrible, but it's not some game changer. I don't think it makes the hero all of a sudden viable.
Oh, is Bounty good again? Oh, intelligence went up. That's huge.
He's
Shadow
playable.
Walk slow.
I think he was already a little bit of a sleeper in solo queue before.
Is that his... Wait, track speed radius? Oh.
Old track is back, baby. Now you get vision again with the shard. How about that?
Oh, interesting.
800 vision.
And your allies gain half of the track speed boost.
Yeah, so you can chase people down.
Well, the thing about Bounty is they still have that thing where you always crit on tracked heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is still like, that makes him just want to have items, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I heard Purge was still on Brewmaster, which is very exciting.
Okay, Brew.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Brew looks top tier.
I jumped right to the shard. They gave him the brew. It happened. Holy
fourth
shit.
panda, dude.
It happened.
And it has a pulse that has a slow and a disarm for 2.5 seconds. So it's like a ultra utility panda.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
Read his Aghanims.
All right. Scepter Rework. Primal Split now has what? 2 charges.
He has 2 ultimates.
At any time?
And you can
Your
just jump out.
Your hero forms back on whichever Bruling you canceled it from. Charge replenish time is equal to the normal cooldown.
So you get 2 ultis, but instead of it being the predictable, we know he's coming to the Earth Panda, you can Delta Split and go back to whatever panda you want.
Okay, all right, let's go. Drunken Brawler now passively provides 6, 12, 18, 20% evasion and critical strike chance. Oh, Drunken Brawler's back?
Drunken Brawler's back.
Drunken Brawler can now be activated to provide 3 times chance for evasion. It's the exact same. Oh, you still keep the speed thing.
It's back, dude. It's mostly back, but yeah. And look
Ruling armor. Oh, it scales. The armor scales.
Look at all of the pandas, dude. They got a couple of small nerfs at like level 1 to level it out, but everything else, it's all buffs. You get more regen at the higher levels on the pandas now, more HP, more armor. There's a status resistance
you got magic
now.
resistance on the storm.
Mm-hmm. Magic on the storm and status on the fire.
Oh, interesting.
Because everybody always
he
tries
just wants to
stun
chase
him.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome, dude.
He lost the 175 health though.
So check out as
talent.
well, Trent. the last talent, the 25 split cooldown change to Brewling's gain Drunken Brawler passive.
Oh, yeah, because they can't give him the primal split without that scepter.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
isn't that kind of sick, though?
Yes.
Brewling's getting the Drunken Brawler passive?
So does that mean the Fire Panda doesn't have it anymore?
No, I think it means all 4 pandas have it. So all 4 of them can crit and do shit.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. That was my interpretation,
eggs,
right?
Yeah. Well, the old eggs used to give it to the Fire Pandas. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought
Holy
the old
shit.
eggs didn't. I thought it gave him Thunderclap.
No, the green one got Thunderclap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it right.
And then the white one got the Drunken Haze, and the blue one.
So
rather.
is Panda back though? Like I read this, and was like, all right, S4 is queuing up a pub right fucking now, and this hero is gonna be like in the next pro game we see. I mean, he sounds.
I don't know. I have to try him out. I mean, he still has Cinderbrew, which is like still pretty cool.
Yeah, but the ult is like, I mean, come on. How do you get a whole nother panda? I mean, come on. That's
hold on.
The buff of buffs.
Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, yeah, but you have to pay 1,400 gold for it. I mean, to be fair, his items, the main problem is that his items are still ass, and they didn't do anything to address that. I really was hoping that they would have some way that he could use items in his ulti or something.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, he still likes auras.
His viability will probably depend on how good auras are.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, if did Vlad's get buffed? That'll be the question.
We'll see. I don't remember it, but...
Bristleback just got number tweaks.
Yep, he's nothing too interesting. His Aghanim shard, he shoots a hairball that has quills and a goo mixed together, and it explodes and hits a bunch of people in an AoE that is like in front of him.
And 2 quills. Oh, that's cool.
So it's not bad. It's definitely neat, but
got a big AoE.
Nothing too exciting.
And it hits them with that's cool. Goo and quills.
I think this Broodmother one gives her a lot more utility and synergizes well with her Aghanims. It's called Silken Bola. Now she can consume a web that's down, and it roots all of the enemies that are in it for 2 seconds.
No, the target enemy.
Oh, okay, you're right. I'm sorry. The target enemy. I thought it was all.
Okay, dude, everyone, that'd be amazing.
That was how I read it the first time. I messed up.
Oh, you use one of your web charge and you root a target enemy. They don't have to even be in a web, eh? They just have to be within 900 range of her.
Oh, you're right. It just takes a web charge. Okay, I totally misread that.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah, it's even better than I thought. I thought it consumed the web that they're in. It just takes a web charge.
Yours actually sounds fucking cooler.
Yeah, it's like
I wish it was your version where she had to place the web and then everyone who was in it got rooted.
Yeah. Okay, so this is just single target. Still good though. I mean, this is like once you get Aghanims, this is amazing.
Dude, they doubled the damage of level 1 Stampede? What? From 100 to 200% of your strength? That's kind of cool.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, the damage
right.
was so negligible, but that's kind of neat. Plus 1 second Stampede duration talent. Okay, he got good buffs. I mean, they're pretty small small amount of them, but they're good.
Yeah. Double edge stacks.
What? Causes double edge to increase your strength by 15% per hero hit for 12 seconds. Duration refreshes per stack up to 5 stacks. Slows enemies by 15% for 2. What the fuck is this? What is this cobbled together Aghanim shard?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It slows, it stacks, it increases strength by 15%. What?
Like, yeah, so some of these
are just confusing.
Yeah, some of these are
feels
really...
like he was the last hero they made one for.
I mean,
look guys, what are we gonna do for this?
Look at Chaos Knight. He's in the same category. Chaos Bolt creates a phantasm illusion attacking the target for the duration of the stun. Increases cast range by 300.
That's good. That's really good.
It's pretty good. It's just another one of these, like, I guess this one is a controllable illusion, but you know. So here you go, dude. Chen, this is a really big one that's worth focusing on. Divine Favor no longer has an active component. You can no longer... That's pulling people to you.
Yeah, but then they put on Holy Persuasion.
Well, I don't think so. Holy Persuasion can now be cast on an already converted unit. Or it can be cast on your own hero to teleport all creeps to you.
I saw Insania tweet that...
Yep.
That Coddle's back. So Coddle's got it again?
Dude, no, but Coddle is fucking sick. Wait till we get to Coddle. I think he's like next to Bane on my favorite list. So Divine Favor now is purely defensive. If you buy the shard, it allows you to still cast it on allies, but not to bring them to you. It sends them home after 6 seconds. Style. Yeah, but damage doesn't break it. However, it is purgeable. So you can cast it on like Underlord runs in, takes a fuckload of damage, then gets sent home. So not useless, but it's not an offensive setup. You can't just like win lanes with it. You can't do any of that bullshit. So, what do you think? Is this like is Chen Dunzo for a bit? This feels pretty rough. I think this is not. Like I think that purely defensive divine favor is not something you're gonna pick. Chen
Knowing
to be
that the
excited
neutrals didn't get buffed at all, this seems kind of bad.
Yeah.
I foresee the next patch buffing the fudge out of divine favor, if I had to guess.
I'm with
and giving it like more percents and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty rough. Clinks, mana regen reduced. Okay, they just got rid of the skeleton walk. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They put it on the
you gotta watch
burning and
those.
the shard.
I do that too. It's like, oh, should have kept reading.
Yeah.
So, nothing too exciting.
Okay, so nothing exciting at all.
So in this one, though, as I said, it's calibrated on level 15. It used to be 1 skelly at level 10, and now you get 2 for the shard. Same kind
All
of
right,
shit.
let me see this jetpack. Rises up and grants flying vision, flying movement, and 15% movement speed, but significantly reduced ability to turn. Last 6 seconds, you are disarmed during the flight. Casting a hookshot ends this buff.
I'm gonna let you rock it out for the next like 3 heroes, buddy, and continue my dinner because this is your territory, and I want to hear the unfiltered Trent. Like, I don't want to taint any of these.
Does anyone know? Can it be blocked by heroes directly next to him with this flying angle? Because the way they set it up, they make it almost look like he can hookshot over people. Which, if true, would be amazing, but I'm guessing it's not true.
I don't think you can hookshot over people, but I think the vision is god tier because it's like flying vision, right? So in this case,
but it's still not like. I mean, it's cool for chasing in trees.
Well,
but...
like in the one that they use to be high ground, can't you have somebody like to deboard? You put a gem on this guy, he flies just up, and then ranged heroes can kill all the
he
wards
just gets
there?
hooked? I mean, or he just gets like stunned by. I don't know. This seems cheesy and stupid.
Really?
That's my first reaction. Yeah.
Well, my first reaction is this is so cool, mostly because of the little gift that they put there that to make it look like you can break high ground.
Yeah, but it's clockwork. Why wouldn't you just hookshot him? Why wouldn't you just flare and hookshot? He already has this ability.
You know, oh, that's true.
Like,
I don't know, like for those times
I missed
when you
my
can't
flare?
get an angle, you know, for when.
But I have hookshot. I feel like the last time I want to use this is when I'm trying to hookshot someone. This just seems really stupid. I mean, the cooldown's only 25. That part, well, actually, it feels like it could even be lower, honestly.
I do see kind of what you mean, though. Like, what's the point of it?
Yeah.
What? He already.
I get it. If it made it so the hookshot couldn't be blocked, I would think that it was like okay. I wouldn't even think it was that broken. I would be like, oh, that's actually like a valuable thing. But
well, the way it looks in the animation, it does kind of seem like it angles down onto the axe. So I don't know. I didn't even consider that.
It would say it if it did.
Yeah,
sure.
You're probably right.
All right. Give me Crystal Mink.
Check out CM. Tell me what this was straight out of Han, by the way. The Han clone.
Oh my God, it's the health thing, isn't it? Sandon's been talking about this shit for years. All right, let me see. Interval change from 0.7 to 0.25. Same. Wow, that's really good. Same overall damage, but the instances are faster. DPS changed to a fixed 25 per tick rather than being defined by its total damage. Oh, same overall damage to both heroes and creeps normally, but affect things that change spell duration, like her talent and status resistance. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Frostbite reduces Frostbite cooldown by 1 second and allows it to be cast on yourself, reducing incoming damage by 70% for the duration. It allows casting Frostbite while channeling for as long as a valid target is in range. Oh, shit. That's cool. So this is Ice Block, right? This is like the World of Warcraft shit.
That's exactly what Twitch chat said on my stream. Ice Block, but then also you can cast it aggressively while channeling. So you can pop your ult on somebody and then Frostbite.
Oh, only when you have the shard.
Yes. Oh. When you have the shard upgrade, it allows you to cast it on yourself to reduce damage incoming, both spell and physical. So you combine that with the armor you get already from casting your ult. And then you could still get a Glimmer Cape, right? So you could be like immune to everything except stuns and then still Frostbite somebody next to you if you wanted to.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Now, usually it says copy cast on magic immune allies. And it doesn't say that here. I would be very curious if you can cast on yourself with your BK bead. Because that would be insane versus like PA or something. You could have all your bonus armor and still have BKB and freeze yourself.
That's a thought. Can you freeze yourself? I would say probably not.
I would say probably not as well. But I also noted earlier that I think that's, yeah, they clarified that before, but that's pretty common in patch notes that sometimes they do and sometimes they don't.
True. Okay.
How
about the Darkseer though? It's called, quote, normal punch. That's his Aghanim shard.
Oh, yeah, why is it called normal punch? I don't get that. Is that an anime joke?
I must be because anime character or like Japanese characters pop up when he does it. So
Yeah, because like One Punch Man or whatever, right?
mm-hmm.
Is that what it's referencing?
Probably.
How's your next attack on here to knock an illusion out of them? I love that. The animation looks amazing. Knock them out and stun them for up to 2 seconds based on how fast you're going. Wow, max power is after 1,500 distance moved. Illusions last for 5 seconds. I wonder if that works with Snapfire. Because that sounds amazing. If you Gobble Up launched in a Darkseer with this shard and he punched someone, would it do the max bonus?
In theory, yes.
That sounds fucking sick. Because that's already a good combo together anyway.
I mean, this is just so weird because it seems so out of character for Darkseer. And he got this new scepter
everyone's
now.
always talked about his like punch thing, you know?
Yeah. So it is a bit of a meme because that's like his auto attack. But now with his eggs, he gets 2 ion shell charges.
Increased duration by 20 seconds. Does he still have the... Oh, they didn't take away the ion shell talents?
Correct.
Whoa.
So now you can ion shell for a
shit.
really long time.
And the radius got buffed too? To 275?
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, this looks insane. Lyrical must be fucking psyched.
That was my first thought. I mean, this is Darkseer looking
oh my God.
amazing.
Wait, so when you have... What? If you have Scepter, you get +6 armor, plus 350 health, and then it's got a 20-second longer duration when you put it on someone.
Correct.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
That seems insane.
Yeah. Way better
Wow.
than his old eggs.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
So
Jeez.
the shard is weird, but at the same time, it gives him real kill threat, and there's synergy there. It's only a 14-second cooldown.
Wow.
So
I mean, with the changes to the ancients too, the 50% magic resistance.
yeah,
That's something. That's something.
yeah. Should I just get some coaching lessons from Lyrical and see the
Dude, it
the
worked
light
for him.
side of the Darkseer?
Yeah. Willow number buff. Terra is cast range reduced. That's kind of funny. Kind of nothing. Chris Crown now creates 4 brambles around the target. Oh, that's what? That's
So
lame.
what I couldn't tell, do you guarantee you have to walk into the brambles, or is there
No.
space?
There's space.
It looks like there's space, but
No, there's definitely space.
Okay. So yeah, this.
I mean,
one's
I
done.
guess it is only 1,400 gold. I'm acting as if it's not amazing, it's like useless or something.
Right.
It's not that expensive.
I feel like
that's like one good team fight.
I
in
kept saying
mid-game.
that to myself when I was reading these. Like, okay, it's only 1,400 gold because you want to compare them relative to each other.
Like that's
but,
half a 4-staff.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. All right, buddy. On to the Dazzle.
Oh, your guy. How do you
Here
do?
we go. So, okay, not great. Grave now duration scaled a little bit, not a big deal. 4 seconds to 5.5. Big buff to the
Whoa.
cooldown and
Cast
big buff
range?
to the cast range. So now Shallow Grave's actually a 1-point wonder again. That's
well,
amazing.
it's been his worst spell for like 3
Yes.
years now.
Yes, especially at level 1, and you can't justify leveling it up early. So
Yeah.
this is a real feels good for sure. Level 15 talent. Now they replaced the plus 30 Shadow Wave heal damage with 35 attack speed. Fine, that talent was kind of ass anyway. I forget what's on the other side, but I think it's better. So now we're back to his old Aghanims. It dispels allies, increases heal by 60, increases damage by 80. Very situational. The use case I always talk about is if you have like a dispel item on yourself.
Wait a second.
What?
Wait. This looks really good.
Yeah, dispel allies. So it's like an AoE.
No, his shard.
Oh, so his shard is just his Aghanims that was in this last patch. Launches an attack at the 3 closest enemies within 1,200.
But they didn't take away his level 10 talent, Zyori.
What, where he gets damage?
Yes. So now instead of buying that stupid 4,200 Aghanims to do your dumb Dazzle build, now you spend 1,400 gold.
Yes. So, but it's different though. It's the 3 closest enemies, not all
Prioritizes
enemies.
heroes. Yeah, but it prioritizes heroes.
Yeah, but it used to be a farm thing too.
I guess, but I mean, for 1,400 gold and the bonus damage talent
way
and
better.
a Deso being cheaper,
So now if you want to go core Dazzle, you
and
have
there's
a
an
pack.
attack speed talent at 15.
I think we were
Excuse
just
me?
talking about this at Epic with attack speed doesn't synergize so much with this. But anyway.
Well, you're still buying damage items to use it, right? That's the whole point.
Yeah. that his item buildup felt really bad before, because if you invest in the Ags, like you still kind of want a farming item before that, like your Necro Book or your Midas or something that would use the CDR on the Juju. So,
wow.
Yes, I think this makes potential like mid dazzle viable, but
Then the Necro build looks kind of cool with the Aghanims too, with bonus 80 damage when you Shadow Wave. So if you like surround them with your Necros.
The Dispel is just so weirdly situational. I wish his Ags could be more useful in game to game, but like AoE Dispel, because what are the scenarios where you need it most? It's like Global Silence. You're also fucking silenced. You tell me I'm gonna have Greaves and Aghanims? Like, oh yeah, maybe.
Well, just think about a single target, not AoE. Think of it more like, oh my god, I got Orchided.
Yeah,
right.
It is great for that. That's true. So, but is it better than Greaves? Right. That's what you always got to ask yourself on Dazzle, because like Mech, just in general, with the CDR that he gets, even just at level 12, is an amazing item. Glimmer Cape with his CDR is an amazing
I'm
item.
assuming, think about late game, though, when you have Greaves and Shadow Wave. Now you can Dispel Global Silence.
True. If you get both of those items, it's fucking amazing. Like, I don't know. Does this open up any 4 Dazzle potential? Probably not.
Probably not. I don't know. Overall, it just looks like he got buffed.
Yes.
Like he's better late game. He's more fun in pubs now, probably.
I'm gonna play him in some pubs. I'm gonna give Dazzle some. I gave up on him in this last patch because he was too bad. I didn't want to sacrifice the MMR to play my buddy. So, we'll see how he goes.
Wow, this is interesting. Death Prophet. They buffed her movement speed and took away the movement speed drain on Siphon.
Yeah. Now her shard makes Siphon drain armor instead. It's an armor swing.
All right, that's pretty cool. Interesting. Okay. Ghost speed increased. All right. Turn rate improved. Whoa. 0.5 to 0.8. That's a big change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She got some nice buffs. Oh my god, Disruptor. What do we got? Minus 10-second connect field cooldown to -3.
Tell me what you think about this. It's so weird.
Last Thunder Strike to be cast on allies. Follows the ally and deals damage around them. Each strike gives a short 1-second buff that provides plus 50% movement speed and plus 75 attack speed. Strike intervals every 2 seconds. Increase radiance by 160 when used on allies. Oh, but it buffs everyone in the AoE?
I think so.
It looks really good for Roshing.
So you get a 1-second buff in an AoE of plus 50% movement speed, 75 attack speed, but it ticks multiple times like Thunderstrike would. Is this actually useful? I read this and was confused. Like, is this really...
I mean, it's a shard. It's cheap.
It's just so weird, though, because it's not a 4-second buff with that amazing movement speed and attack speed. It's these little micro buffs.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, you put it on Brewmaster, it'll just leaving him out a little bit. You got the uppers when he's drinking the downers.
Fair.
Yeah, that is very strange.
I guess I'd have to see it in action to really judge it. It's a weird one.
It seems like it's only good in wombo combo drafts with like RP or something.
Right. Because you have, I mean, the radius on it isn't that big. I guess increasing it by 160 does help.
Yeah, but even looking at the little Sven gif that's there is just like, okay. I agree that it's not like, it is pretty good for 1400 gold, but the issue is that in 99% of games, I'm going to be building towards Aghanims.
Right.
Yeah. Doom causes Doom to apply break and reduces cooldown from 145 to 100.
We're back, baby.
Shit. Okay, that's a pretty good Ags. Level 10 talent +2 to +3 Doom because no one picked it. Infernal Blade stun duration is increased from 0.6 to 1.2. Oh, okay. Oh my god, he's level death.
If the enemy level is a multiple of 3 or above level 24, they will be stunned for an additional 0.6 seconds and take 150 bonus damage.
I gotta update my client before the servers are all dead.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already updated. Never mind, we're good.
I got mine.
Okay, interesting Doom stuff. Dragon Knight numbers. Oh, damage increase on Dragon Tail. 25 each. Meh. Flash radius went up on Elder Dragon Form. Hype. Level 15 health, 50 more. Hype. Wow, these are pretty big DK buffs.
Yeah, drops a fireball.
He gets fireball. The fireball ignites a 450 AoE area for 10 seconds, dealing 80 damage per second. Enemies in it last 10 seconds. Wait, what? Cast range 1400.
My first
cooldown
thought,
what?
High ground siege looks pretty good.
Cooldown 20? Excuse me? So it has 50% uptime and does... That's a lot of damage for 1400 gold. Am I crazy? Isn't that 800 magic damage?
I think this looks sick.
What? 450?
That's
Guys,
like
that's a big lead.
I'm going shred drum shard on DK, dude. You know, like this looks awesome. I mean, think about
That could,
farming.
yeah, think about farming ancients with a 50% magic resistance.
Yeah, exactly.
800, so that's 4. I mean, you would do 400 magic damage to an entire ancient stack.
It is mana intensive. It's 150 mana.
I mean, I guess you already have splash damage anyway.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah, so the mana would be a bottleneck. You need a soul ring for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Weird. Okay, drow. Base damage reduced. Crosshair slow reduced at the early levels, but
Yeah,
not by much.
small tweak to numbers. Nothing exciting there. But her shard, this is another one now. We've got another anti-healing hero. Stacks up to 7 times. Each stack reduces their regen
stack
by 10% per stack. And get this, Sand King style, if a hero dies with hypothermia stack, they burst and deal 60 magic damage per stack.
I want to see what this looks like.
It's Frosty.
4, 5, 6. All right, is he gonna die? I think I show him explode. Whoa.
Pretty cool, huh?
Wow. That looks crazy with the Aghanims.
Yeah. So I saw this and immediately thought, yeah, I need to practice up my
Okay,
drow.
dumb question. Can you buy shards and give them to other people? I assume you can't, but if it's like a blessing, does anyone actually know?
Yeah, I don't know. I assumed you can't.
Dude, if you can, that would be not good. Because every single game is position 5, I'm just buying a shard and giving it to my core.
Yeah.
Like, guarantee.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I think you can't pull them. I think that'd be a little much.
Well, the question is, can you do it right now?
Yeah,
before they patch?
Fair.
Everyone can only buy 1 shard. Yes, but if I buy a shard and I have a full inventory and it goes in my backpack, can I pass it to someone else and it gets consumed?
Does it
That's
drop
what
on
I'm
the
saying.
ground for someone
I'm
else
gonna
to
test
pick
it
up?
right now.
There
I'm
you
90.
go.
I mean, I'm sure it won't work, but I still really want to test it to see if they just haven't done it right yet.
The Earth Spirit one, boring but good. Causes Earth Spirit remnants to provide 400 ground vision. Increases charge count by 4. Pretty nice. And the Earth remnants now, their duration is shorter though, from 2 minutes to 1 minute. So that actually hurts. But all right, so Earthshaker. I need your thoughts on this one because I didn't know what to think. This one to me was legit just like, okay, I guess this is cool.
Hold on. Actually, I'm just going to assume that doesn't work. I'll just continue. There's no way. Even if it does work right now, I'm guaranteed it wasn't intentional.
It won't by the time people watch this for sure.
Yeah.
So now Earthshaker can walk on the fissure, dude.
Okay. Sorry, I know I was looking at that, but that Stone Remnant one is unbelievably good. I just want to say.
That was what
Okay.
My analysis was boring but very good. You know,
boring, but you're buying it every single game.
Yes. Buffs just his
Probably.
natural kit. Needs it because of the Remnant nerf.
That's insane. Okay.
Shaker can
Allows
walk on
you
the
to
fissure now.
Walk on it.
And it also is like an echo rod for your aftershock anytime you cast something.
Okay, but do you have to be standing on the fissure for that to work?
I assume so, but that was my first question as well, because in the little GIF, he's standing on the fissure the whole time, so you can't tell. But they also have to be standing next to the fissure.
Wow, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Elder Titan Echo Stomp. Literally, he got 1 change. He got no nerfs. Oh my god, Fog's so fucking lucky, dude.
Allows you to turn Echo Stomp on autocast. I don't understand this.
When cast while on autocast, it will take... Wait, what? Okay. So, you know how when you right-click, it turns green for some abilities?
Yeah.
So you change places with the spirit when the stomp lands if you have that turned on.
That's it? So you just turn it on and then that... Okay, so I think I misread this. It uses autocast to let you toggle if you want to switch places.
Yes, that's the only purpose of it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like you have to autocast the spell. I'm like, why would you ever want to do that? Okay, that's just how you control it. All right, that's sick. So now you can use Echo Stomp as a gap closer.
Oh, that's so cool because now you can actually counter Morphling again. Dude, this is insane. This is super insane, guys. This is very, 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 very good. This is broken. Because now, if you're playing against Terrorblade or Morphling, you can actually put the hero on top of them again and take their armor to 0 and kill them. This is very, 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 very... This is better than his Aghanims.
Is this...
For 1,400 gold.
I forget. How does natural order work? Does the spirit reduce some and the real
spirit
hero
does magic
some?
and the real hero does armor.
Oh.
That's how it works.
It's split that way now. Just 100% onto each.
My God. That is so broken in the counterpick matchup. I actually can't even believe how broken that is in the right situation.
For
like,
1,400 gold,
Christ.
dude. That's not an Ags. It's just a shard.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, that's literally better than his Aghanims. Like, I mean, the BKB and shit is really cool, but like, holy fuck, that's insane. And you don't have to... Wow. It's not like you have to hit anyone either. You can use this to like escape and shit.
Yeah. It's just jumping all over the place.
You like fog in a tree and you like send your spirit out and just stomp yourself away.
Exactly.
Pretty wow. Wild. My mind's broken right now. The next patch is just going to reverse the two and they'll like buff this.
Ember
Spirit.
Spirit.
Just put his Aghanims on his shard. Okay.
Not that cool. Just remnants do fire damage now. And if he dies or kills somebody, a remnant spawns. So pretty nice. More remnants. Good for like Ember buybacks. Sort of like the Earth Spirit one.
Ugh. This seems bad.
Yeah, I don't. It just seems sort of weird. I don't know why you'd really want to waste gold on it. His Ags is so good.
Yeah, this is a big old meh.
What do you think about this Ench one? My first thought was this is really good, but now I'm not sure. You get permanent attendance. 1,400 gold for 3 wisps that follow you around permanently.
Wait, hold on. I'm reading about the Sprung changes. That ability was never used. Sprung went from 3 to 5. Oh, you get impetus attacks for free on 3 people? Interesting. Okay.
Oh.
Adds 3 permanent nature's attendants that follow you around. Wow. Oh, I love that.
I thought that was pretty cool. Now you're a natural healer. Straight up.
That's kind of cool. So, and all the talents are still there with the fairies too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong there, Baza, but isn't the damage pretty low on the remnants? 45 damage per second and a 600 AoE. I guess I'd have to see it to be sure. I'm just one like I don't even think that's gonna kill a wave. How many waves would it have to be? 2 waves? I mean, and plus, does Ember even need to cut waves for 3? Isn't that the whole point that he already does it now? And if you're using your remnant for that, then that's reducing your mobility somewhere else. I don't know. I'd have to see it in action. That's just my initial reaction of it. Just does not seem very good. But I'm also not an Ember player.
Yeah.
I'm an Ember admirer, though. I quite like the hero.
The black hole on Enigma is very weird. Now it has an outer radius that pulls people in but doesn't disable them. So if you run away from it, you can beat it, but you have to run in the opposite direction.
Wait, what? What about 1,200? That's aura range.
Yeah, it's huge. So now it's like black hole and then black hole surrounded by a bog that has
oh my God.
A residual black hole effect.
Imagine if you would turn rate like from a Bat Rider or whatever.
I mean, look how big it is compared to the black hole. It's kind of staggering.
I mean, 1,200 radius is giant in Dota. That's 2 auto attack or 2 range
giant screen. I mean, or the full screen rather. It's so
weird.
Coddle also has a bog ability like that. You'll see. So I think that's like a recurring theme. This like extended bog.
Oh, Void lost some armor.
I was surprised he didn't get nerfed harder.
I'm surprised they didn't get rid of the multiple proc thing.
Same. Very much.
Time walk remains cast. What the fuck is this? Time walk remains cast for 1.6 seconds after landing. You'll reverse back to your previous location. Does not change health the second use.
I hate this.
Whoa. I hate this too.
I don't want to play against this dumb shit.
I don't want to see this in my game at all.
It's like so he like time walks his time walk, so he scoots backwards instead of turning.
You know what this is? This is the time walk. Did I bash him? Nope. All right, see ya.
God, I hate it. It's making Void more like PA somehow. It's like you said, fishing for bashes. Nope. Okay, I get the reset.
This looks so stupid.
I hate it.
I hate it. I hate it too. Oh, Jesus. These shards, man. Grimstroke got good attack range. Hype. Inkswell max damage reduced. Inkswell max values now happen after 2.5 seconds rather than 3. That's good. They were always impossible to get all 3 seconds other than the laning stage.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers. Dark Portrait illusion duration increased from 15 to 25. Oh, good. Please tell me they changed at least something else about it.
I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
they're just leaving it super broken. All right, that's cool.
Yep.
He must have a really good shard. Grants ink over. Covers a target enemy in ink for 6 seconds. Slowing attack speed by 50, movement speed by 20, and dealing a total of 240 damage over its duration. What is with these, like... This is like the... What was the other one that did this? The Centaur one. What's up with, like, the 3 things?
Yeah. No, it's like there's some heroes they didn't really know what to do. They're like, well, Solar Crest was a good item that not enough people bought, so why don't we just give more heroes
Wait,
some Solar Crest like items?
it lasts for 6 seconds and it only has a cooldown of 14? Yeah, that's getting patched. That sounds way too good.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like a cheap Solar Crest. That's really what it ends up being.
Well, but what if you... It costs 125 mana. What if you stroke through the wave and throw this? Doesn't that... Oh, it only does it on a single unit. Never mind. For some reason, I thought it was an AoE. Okay.
Correct. Single unit.
Okay. All right. Never mind. I'm overreacting. I thought it could be farmed too.
Gyro, Rocket Barrage hits a second target. Extra second. So maybe like some early game magic damage based gyro. Mid gyro came to mind.
Okay. Do you know what's a really good change? Is the backswing animation for people that just don't like cancel backswing.
Oh.
That's a great change because there's people who probably just... I bet he had a bad pub win rate because of that.
What? Because you can't pump fake?
Well, because like you know how like you can cancel the backswing if you like move or whatever, but like noobs don't do it. It's now 0.5 seconds shorter.
I see.
Like it was a really long backswing.
Gotcha.
So people who were just like right clicking weren't like getting the full effect of the hero.
That makes sense. I mean that might
It's
have been
just
one of those lower MMR changes.
Yeah, it's kind of just like it's not going to affect anyone really in like above legend, honestly.
That definitely is a thing though. Like I've heard some people say that they don't patch around the lower levels, and I think that's totally untrue. They're mostly balancing for competitive, but some of the changes are geared towards like the
you
Wraith
can definitely
King
see
stuff.
them sometimes.
Yeah, I think that was the classic example we saw in the last big patch. Like, okay, this change is purely for fucking the Archon bracket.
Yeah, where he had like a 60% win rate.
Yeah. Huskar now also a healing regen hero. Inner Fire has a reduction hero. I'm sorry. Applies a slow and healing reduction.
Wait.
Cool.
Sorry. Rocket Barrage? I don't understand.
What do you mean?
Now hits an extra target?
Yeah, so you know how it like... Think about how the missiles come out.
Oh, so it doubles the damage.
Yes, now 2 missiles come out, so it can hit twice as many people for the same damage.
Isn't this just like crazy good farming instead of buying eggs? Don't you just buy shard and buy mana items?
Yeah, that was sort of my thought. Like that's like mid gyro. You know, also just in team fights, you do more AoE damage with it. It's less about.
That seems really good. Yeah. That seems too good. I feel like I'm reading something wrong here.
I mean, look at the GIF though. There's 5 heroes around it.
No, I know. I'm
hitting
seeing
all
it work.
It's like
I'm seeing it shooting 2 every time. It's like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
It's an insane amount of rockets. This is another one I feel like I have to try it just to see if it feels busted, you know?
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be insane when you're farming. That's the first thing that comes to mind is just like buy mana regen and go farm neutral.
I also thought like a 4 gyro could be possible with this because you just do so much
possibly,
fucking damage.
Honestly, if his stun didn't get nerfed, which it didn't, I could see that. 100% I could see that. That actually sounds very good.
You know?
By Veil?
Yeah.
Remember the shards only available after 20 minutes. That's a good point.
Oh, okay. I did forget about that.
Still good, but you're right. I should keep that in mind. Because I was thinking like 15, 16, but you're right. That is a big deal.
I forgot it was 20 minutes. Okay.
Does it only hit heroes? No, it just has an extra target, and Rocket Barrage does hit creeps.
It hits anything. It does not prioritize. Yeah.
That's true. So we really shouldn't have farming, unless it's waves, much in mind. I mean, in that sense, this is still very good, but in terms of position 4 gyro,
not as good.
It's like 3 minutes too late for a 4, I feel.
Yeah. I kept forgetting about that 20-minute thing because sometimes I was thinking, like, you could just go brown boot shard. You know, like that to me, that makes the Ench one feel pretty shitty. Does 3 wisps make a difference at 20 minutes? I don't really think so. Think
think about how annoying she is to kill already. And then if you activate your thing too, though.
That's
to be fair.
That's true. It just stacks with the wisps that you had before because none of those got taken away. Okay, fair enough.
Better max attack speed for Huskar early. Life break scepter is better. Okay, all right. Inner Fire to reduce healing regen by 50%. Apply. Wait, what?
Still Huskar.
Okay. So it just buffs up his big disarm shit.
Yep.
God, that's an ability that that ability came out for Huskar, and he was barely played in pros anymore.
Yeah. I don't think this really fixes anything substantial with him.
I have to say, Invoker always worries me because he's such an iconic hero. It must be very hard for them to do this.
Yeah.
Old Force Spirit's back.
Yep.
Cataclysm cooldown increased. Okay, so not
Chaos
much
Meteor.
changed.
Yeah, and even his shard, it just makes Ice Wall a vector target, which
Okay,
is cool. But
what are his Quaswex talents now, though, with these changes? That's the big question. So his talent changes are now, if you were going Quaswex, you would do level 10 Ghost Walk, level 15 minus 8-second Cold Snap, 20 Alacrity or Tornado, doesn't really matter. Well, probably Radial. Okay, so his Quaswex still seems really good.
I think so. These were just like little tweaks for him, I think. My takeaway was Invoker's still in a similar spot where he was. Kind of a niche pick, but pretty viable. Got a combo around him like usual.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Wait.
What?
I'm reading it wrong. I'm looking at an old, unupdated wiki. So, does that mean at 15, both his talents are now Quaswex? Because, I guess they're both just Quas. Because right now, it's Cold Snap is minus 18. And then at 15, it's Ice. Now it used to be +1 Force Spirit, but now since they have the old Force Spirit, it's now plus 40 DPS to Ice Wall. Okay, so that's kind of X-Orth, though. Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, neat.
Yeah, exactly, neat.
But now it's Vector Target.
Which is cool. Is that worth 1,400 gold? I'd have to ask an Invoker player. But control over spells is cool.
Yeah, I think that seems pretty insane. If you have the talent, too, plus 40 DPS per second.
Yeah. Because what is it normally? Is it like the Darkseer one? It's just parallel in front of you or whatever?
It's what Darkseer's Wall used to be. Now Darkseer's Wall is now like this, what he's doing.
Or okay.
Yeah, it's old Darkseer Wall.
So now you get the Vector. I feel like this spell should just be Vector Target.
I would agree. It should be Vector Target, but then it would just be really broken because the hero has so many options already. Okay, interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Io no longer is instant turning.
I noticed that.
Oh.
But I also don't know what his turn rates are.
Wait, and no longer has instant turning before actions, but the turn rate is still 0? So what does that mean?
Great question.
Because that was a big. I remember when they changed his turn rate. Sorry, not 0 to 1. They turned his turn rate to 1, so it's just instant. No longer has instant turning before actions. I guess it just means because it used to be instant, and now it takes that full 1 second of not 1 second, but it's it's a quick turn, but it's still a turn nonetheless. Because before you didn't even have to turn at all; it just happened. So that must be what I mean. And your hero turned while you were flying and shit.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. You could see it on the mini map too if you had the pointer.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little demo with him because that's. Oh god, I love that companion cube cosmetic. That was a value get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be regretting that when I don't have the Wind Ranger one in 3 years.
Yeah, the cube is pretty cool though. I kind of wish I had the cube.
It's long. It's long, guys.
Oh, you can feel it. It's not good.
Oh, you can definitely turn it. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just like old IO. That's how it used to be.
Well, his shard now, ending tether, now stuns enemies that are touching the tether for 1.75 and deals 150 damage. Also increases movement speed by 5%.
Okay.
Fine. One of those yeah, cool. Jakiro, Liquid Frost.
Wait. Sorry, hold on. So your movement speed is just permanently buffed by 5% when you have this? That's
correct.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're just buying 5% movement speed.
Oh, but...
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Now I have to make sure I remember how Tether works right now. Yeah, Tether still works the same way. So wait, you can double stun someone. That sounds really good. Because right now, Tether has an internal cooldown that acts while you're tethered.
So you can break tether again, break it immediately. So
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of cool, guys. I like that. Relocate in. So you've been tethered. You relocate in. You go in. You stun Stun. It has 1 second that it's off for, which obviously you're covered by. Oh, guys, that's a good shard. That's like kind of legit. Holy shit, I like that. But then you ain't tethered. Well, then you tether them again. That's true, though. Then you wouldn't be tethered for the second time. I guess I'm envisioning it more like a gank strat against a solo person that you want to chain stun. But you're right. You would lose the second tether.
I do think it's a cool option, though. Liquid Frost. This one got me excited when I read it. Causes your ice head to release a frost-based attack, slows by 30, then deals 20 plus 2.5% of max health as damage per second for 4 seconds.
Percent-based.
10%, dude.
And it's a separate ability than Liquid Fire.
Correct.
Huh.
I thought this made me want to play Jakiro. I was like, this looks fucking fun.
Cool. Mostly shards worth more 1,400? Yeah.
Juggernaut, very boring. They just took his talent for Blade Fury movement speed, made that the shard, and replaced that talent with minus cooldown on healing ward.
Oh, this is awful.
Boring. Super boring. Not buying that shit.
I
All
mean,
right,
the
buddy.
attack a random unit seems kind of good late game, though, to be fair. I mean, it's like okay. That's like something.
Yes. It's not complete dog shit.
Yeah.
This one's like a nice to have. I don't think it's definitive around the hero at all.
Okay, here's the new guy. All right, let me
Hit
put
me with
this
this
in my
combo.
veins.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready. So Illuminate mana cost has been reduced. Boom. Chakra magic can no longer be cast on enemies. Oh no. Remove blinding light. Oh no. Oh my god. What's happening? Hold on. I gotta mute. I have Dota music playing, and this is too intense.
Dude, this is like.
Oh no.
I had to read this 3 times to really go.
New
okay.
ability. Added Solar Bind is a new basic ability. Lowers the target's magic resistance by 15, 20, 25, 30. And causes the target to become increasingly slowed the more the target moves. Each 100 units moved reduces the target's movement speed by 4, 5.57, 8.5% last 7 seconds. Whoa, weird. Cast range 7. Oh, it's got a small cast range. I feel like I need the talent before I can even use this thing. Cooldown 22, 20, 18, 16. Spirit form is now an ultimate. Oh my god. It's back. Grants blinding light. Oh my god. And recall. Oh my god. He's back. Holy shit, Cottle's back. And your scepter's Will-O-Wisp.
Mm-hmm. Ignis is now the scepter.
But instead of a stun, it's the bog that you were talking about.
Yes. They removed that, and it's just a steady sucks you inward. It's 60 units per second, whatever that means.
Wow.
And it's only a 60-second cooldown. Ignis is a separate. It's like its own ability, so it's shorter cooldown now.
Holy shit, though! Blinding light is back, man. There's no miss abilities anymore. Like there a lot of them are gone. Like since they took away like Cinder Brew and shit. Like
so, I like this though because now it's not level 1 blinding light spam.
Yeah,
that shit was lame.
Well, when I saw remove blinding light, I didn't think they would be coming back, to be honest, because there's not a lot of them. I'm surprised he got to keep it.
So and then his shard is just the old Ags illuminate heals during daytime, 40% of its damage. Decent, but
All right, Coddle looks pretty cool.
Overall, like Coddle compared to Bane, because I'm not gonna lie, when I first read through this, Coddle was top of my list of heroes I wanted to try. That I was like, MMR baby, I'm playing the Coddle. Let's fucking go. I'm playing 4 and I'm solar binding some people.
I'm pretty excited to play Coddle again. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
with how good Shocker is again. I used to love doing recall plays. That was when I first started like captaining more in pubs. Was when I played Coddle a lot because I just saw how easy the game became.
Right. You just say, hey, buddy, go push that tower, and then I'm going to bring you up here when we need you.
No. You know what you say? You say, hey, we're pushing this tower, and you just call that dumbass carry from the jungle.
Oh,
yeah, they don't know you
true.
can right-click it. They don't know that they can turn off that buff.
So all those games I've been losing when I can't get my carry to come fight with us, I just need to play the new Coddle, and I bring him in.
Yeah.
Oh,
now remember,
buddy.
if you have an annoying Coddle that is trying to do that to you, you can right-click the buff when it appears above your hero and kill it. Yeah.
Right. You have a 3-second window.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Kunkka.
Oh, this one. This fucking thing.
I didn't even know that Rum gave movement speed increase. Not going to lie. Was not aware of that.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Completely forgot that existed.
Little regen. Gets a cast range talent.
So he has another AoE thing? Wait, what? Where are these? What? 225 damage and drags?
It's a
600 range? Oh.
look at how far it drags, dude.
Oh, it spawns like old boat. That's hilarious.
It
So
travels
how does this
1,400
interact with
distance.
boat then?
What do you mean? They
It
both push
doesn't
you along.
really.
Yeah, they're both just shoving you along, buddy. What if you like throw a boat one way and then
Yeah,
you
I'm
blink
trying
on
to
the
think of,
other
like-
side and push the boat the opposite way and they're stuck in the crosshairs?
Oh my god! Can you imagine the swag it would be of boating behind you and tidal waving someone into it? Oh, that sounds sick.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like attacker plays ready to happen.
Yeah, dude. This is just style points deluxe. I don't know how useful it is, but it is pretty it's pretty visually pleasing, that's for sure. LC, now when she duels, every
Okay.
1.5 seconds, overwhelming odds gets cast around her to a random unit.
Wait, I have a question
Yeah.
about this tidal wave thing.
Okay.
Because he shows it as he's casting as if the person's ahead of them, but if they're right behind you, so like if you torrent someone at like decently close range,
Yeah.
or you X someone, you could X them and you could torrent to essentially push them like into your team, and you can like AoE push. Wow, this seems kind of crazy. This seems crazy for Roshing. Why is this 1,400 gold?
The Roche pit. Yeah, that's something. All right.
Wow. Okay.
So
Legion.
wait till we get to Lesh, and then we'll talk about Roche. Okay. So yeah, Legion.
All right, Legion boring.
Yeah, overwhelming odds spawn while you're dueling, whatever. Lesh. So check this out. Both of these are badass. The Scepter rework, I think, sounds insane. Grants the ability Nihilism. Grants you a temporary aura that causes all enemies and you in a 450 AoE to turn ethereal. Stops them from attacking. They take 30% more magic damage. They're slowed for 30% for 4 seconds. Increases your speed rather than reducing it.
Wait. Why does it have a cooldown of 25 seconds? Wait, what? Wait.
25-second cooldown.
Wait,
So,
hold on. Hold on.
Dude, it's an E-blade that you get to
Wait,
use
what?
on yourself, and then anybody around you for 450 also gets E-bladed, except normally you're slowed when you're E-bladed. Lesh gets a speed buff instead of a speed reduction, and everyone else gets slowed. It's insane, dude. Think about that with all of his, you got your fucking edict popping, you got your disco ult going, you're fucking throwing lightnings out there, everyone's...
Dude, what is this split earth that I'm seeing below this?
So now his shard, you cast Split Earth, and then it follows up a second time, then it follows up a third time with a 5-second delay in between, but the radius grows. Look how big the third one is. It's stupid.
This is the stupidest one I've seen so far.
So imagine this at the Roche pit, though, for real. So the enemy can see it brewing.
This is too RNG. I know it's not RNG because it's 5, 10, 15, but it's kind of RNG because there's so many factors that you like can't control.
It's like an insane cooldown, call down rather. Like that area is the Roche pit and then some.
Yeah.
So, but like this Aghanims though, for real, an AoE E-blade on a hero like Lesh.
With lightning in your ulti, it's insane. It's fucking insane. Like that is so much damage.
25-second cooldown, 75 mana cost.
What? Oh, lightning does damage too there, Archie. Edict does no damage. Come on, bud. Keep up. He's got 2 spells.
Isn't Edict
Holy
mixed, or is it all physical?
No, it's all physical now. It used to be chaos, or I forget what it was called.
It used to be composite damage.
Composite, that's what it was. Wow.
I thought it still was.
Okay, I hate this shard though. Can I just say that? I really don't like the shard.
I mean, I think it's stupidly good. It made me want to like play Lesh and buy this shit.
What, the shard? I think it's terrible. The shard's bad.
You don't think it's good? The Lesh one?
No, I think it's not good.
You don't think that's good around the Roche pit?
I mean, it's okay. It's expensive. When I see this Aghanims, all I can think is I'm not wasting 1,400 gold without BKB or Shivas or this Aghanims.
But what's the cooldown on Split Earth? Because the delay of 5 seconds in between.
That's a good point.
Like
it's like 12 or something.
Again,
that's actually a very good point.
Think
all
about
right, now you got me. Now you got me.
Maybe I'm too hung up on the Roche pit here, bud. But
no,
I'm
it's
just
9
thinking
seconds.
about.
Okay, hold on. You've got me now. You've actually got me now. I'm in. It's 9 seconds. Okay, that's actually insane.
Yeah, and that's before any CDR items or anything.
So let's just assume we had maxed out Split Earth. It always stuns for 2 seconds. It's 300 damage. So if I use him for the first guy and I stun him, Then he's going to be stunned for 2 seconds. There's a 3-second window where I need to hold him in place. So let's assume that I still had my Yules. Then let's say I Yules him. He comes back down. He gets hit by the stun. At that point, my other Split Earth is back up with a second to cast it. So I'll have enough time for the 0.7 cast animation or whatever. Or it's like 1.3 second cast animation. Then I hit them again. Okay. All right, I'm seeing something here. This is kind of cool.
Like, imagine, again, high ground siege. You're just throwing these stuns on top of the barracks while your team's whomping the tower. Like, how does the enemy team stand on their high ground?
Okay, this does seem kind of annoying. I thought it was bad at first.
I mean, it's weird because it is so predictable, and the enemy team can see the graphic, but...
I mean, can they see it? We don't actually know that.
No,
They may not be able to.
I thought it said that. So it says, yeah, the split Earth echo location is visible to both teams. So
Gotcha. Okay.
It says it explicitly. But
Wow.
still, it's kind of like, all right, cool, I can see Monkey King ult. For Siege and High Ground, it's pretty fucking annoying. I still can't walk in it.
Yeah, if you had Refresher, you would actually... Yeah.
You could, like,
that would be
stagger
weird.
these.
You basically change them with, like, 0.5 second to get it every time or whatever.
Again, think about the radius of this with all these new bog things. Like this with Coddle's ult. Or, like, even just the Enigma new black hole. This shit looks a lot better because it's all such a big radius. It's hard to get out of.
Whatever, man. I still vote Elder Titan Shard for now. That thing's the shit.
Fair. That's fair.
All right.
Lich. Yeah. Ice Spire. This one's okay. He just makes a little ice cone that he can cast his spells on. It bounces
15
for the ult.
Wow, 15. Wait, it bounces?
Yeah. So it lets you like solo people with your ult.
Okay, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. I don't know what the
His Ags right now is AoE pull too.
correct. Yeah.
Interesting. But it's only a movement speed slow. It's not an attack speed slow. Oh my god, we haven't got to Tusk yet. But does he have now with all these things happening? Does he have the thing? Is it back? Is the sigil back?
It is.
I knew it because they
Tusk has
never
the
took away the
sigil.
cosmetics. I fucking knew it. I
Yep.
knew that shit was coming back.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Hell
that's
yeah.
exciting. Okay, Lifestealer lost some attack speed. Feast.
He lost
New
his
ability.
spell, dude. Yeah. He's Wraith King now. He doesn't have open wounds by
Wait,
default.
Feast no longer grants attack speed. Wait, what?
Keep reading. He's now got another passive that replaces open wounds called Ghoul Frenzy that gives him attack speed and also a passive slow.
Wait.
He has a
But how
built-in
many-
slow now.
How many passives does he have? Does he have
Two.
double passive?
2 passives. He's got Feast and Ghoul Frenzy.
Oh, we got a 2-button hero again. Wow,
But-
that's interesting.
His shard is open wounds. As you can see in parentheses, it says, quote, new ability. So he can buy the open wounds at 20 minutes, but he doesn't have open wounds till 20 minutes now.
But he has all his hits always slow by 24% when it's maxed out. That seems kind of crazy.
Correct. I think Lifestealer used to have something like this, and they removed it because it was busted a long time ago.
And his Infest still does all that other weird-ass health shit.
Yes.
Is he some weird melee support now?
Oh, that's a weird thought. Just like you're the slow guy.
Yeah, and you're like raging through people and slowing them and healing someone because you have this passive slow that constantly stacks on them. You buy like Solar Crest or some shit. I mean, you're slow though. The only thing is you have no stuns and you're trying to play 4. I could see it working some weird ass like secret draft or whatever, but
Yeah,
no.
that's some big brain
Does
shit.
Infest do enough damage? Nah, doesn't do enough damage for that.
Well,
to
so
work.
now his Scepter rework, he can infest inside enemy heroes, and he gets a guaranteed 3 auto attacks off on them where they can't do anything.
Thank God he doesn't take them over like Slacks wanted to.
No, I thought that too when I read it. Lena gets an AoE Lagooner now. More cast
Wait, what?
range. And
Excuse me?
yeah, her shard makes it ground targeted, and it hits
Oh
multiple targets.
no!
For 20
Wait.
minutes. That's dope. I don't understand
Wait.
what the target vector looks like, though, because it says it hits targets in its path. I don't really understand what that means, but
It just means that from A to B, anything in between it hits,
yeah, I guess so.
right?
So it's not an AoE ground target. It's a ground
It's like
target
Fisher. It's
line.
Fisher.
Yeah.
It's the best way to
okay.
put it.
Okay, fair. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh, and they finally put down the mana cost. The mana cost was way too big on that thing. Okay, but how did they nerf her? She lost some damage. She lost some armor.
LSA
Got attack
cooldown.
speed.
Not that
that's
much.
good.
Not-
That's a big difference, though. That was way too strong. 7 at all levels was completely busted. That's a really good nerf, actually.
It's still not that bad, though. She's still viable, I think.
It hurts her laning stage a lot, though. Like, okay, it hurts in the sense that now she's not broken.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, agility for Lion, Earth Spike cast range increase. Nice. Oh, Hex units are now 120. I thought they were 100. Okay, when did that happen? Fine.
I don't know. Boop, boop,
Oh,
boop.
mana drain is better now. Okay, cool. Finger of Death Scepter reducing mana cost by 25 at level 3. All right, cool.
Mana drain's way better. Now the shard, mana drain gives you true sight. And it reduces attack speed by 90. So now those lions that just want to stand there and mana drain in team fights can actually have a reason to. You can steal their attack speed there, bud.
That's like kind of okay.
Yeah, it's like a meme, but
It's a little meh. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to see my Lion buy that. Did they keep his? No, they kept the same true form. Okay, I thought they were gonna get rid of that. To be honest, I thought they'd bring back the toggle on Lone Druid.
yeah. Now it's just a buff from the Savage Roar. Hey, it's good. Attack speed, movement speed.
Sounds expensive for what the hero wants.
I think the Luna one is low key amazing, and I think my first thought was I want to play some like mid spellcaster Luna.
Oh no. She's back to fun fast gaming. Bonus damage isn't percent anymore.
Yep.
Now back to flat. So now it's all about earlier points, earlier levels.
More night vision though.
Yeah.
Slight buff to glaives, but her shard allows Lucent Beam to be ground targeted. Increases stun from 0.8 to 1.1 and gives you a 30% bonus movement speed for 3 seconds.
Okay, so it's like it becomes lightning bolt. You can just like do it up hills and shit and maybe hit someone.
Yep. And I mean, the movement speed buff is nice. She has a sprint now, dude. Every time she uses Q, she gets a 3-second sprint. That's cool.
I can't tell if Kev's joking. I'm scared. Lycan.
Okay, so
Owl.
yeah, I don't think his other stuff is.
Oh, they fixed Feral Impulse. That's good. That ability was stupid.
Oh, so now it's just on all of your units, not an aura. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and they kept all his other minus armor and all that crap too. Okay.
So
they brought back the wolf.
Yeah. So okay. All right. We got to talk about this one though for real, because I've been talking to some coach like people, and there's this recurring theme about like shoving lanes. Right. Shoving lanes is good because makes people react to the map on the other team, gives you vision, it gets them out of your territory. All this shit. Now, as an Aghanims, this was a dumb investment. This was a fucking meme. But for 1,400 gold, is this kind of low key okay? Uncontrollable wolves that just shove out waves because it's just passive creep shove that.
I'd have to see the damage on the wolf and just look at the stats and stuff, but just off the top of my head, yeah, seems good.
It's like 1,400 gold is not a lot for having your lane shoved out if they've got shit creep clear, but it's only one wolf.
The Feral Impulse, I remember that the old Feral Impulse didn't work on the wolf before.
Oh, with the old Ags, how stupid that is.
Yeah, it didn't work on the wolf, but even when you were in range, it didn't work.
Oh, because it was like not your wolf, it was like
it was stupid. So hopefully now it works, even though with it being global, especially. But
I hope so.
Before it was like bugged and it didn't work.
Yeah,
so let's just assume that it works.
I don't know. I want to play around with that. It might be stupid, but
well, the thing is, he gets a lot of gold some games, so I could see it being kind of good. Okay, what is this? I just see this little gif of this Magnus. All right, hold on. Empower is now worse. Just time-wise, though. They didn't affect the damage? Ooh, that's big. They took down 2% off the 25 talent. Okay, cool. Gave him a skewer talent at 15. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, you vanished and came back.
Yeah, I'm going to replug my camera real quick. I don't know why it's like bugging out. Keep going.
Scepter releases 3 shockwaves going outwards for you at 30-degree angles. Can only be hit by 1 after reaching the end of shockwaves. Come back. Their origin deals 75%. Okay, so we're back on that. Cool. What was his Ags in the last patch? Oh, it was reduced cooldown. Oh my god, I haven't seen the Ags in forever. It was the cooldown thing, right, on the skewer? Remember when it first came out and it was super busted? Did they change it again? I can't even remember what his old Ags was. Yeah, it was the lower cooldown and the mana cost. Okay, so that's just gone again. Man, how did we never see Morphling Magnus? That would have been next if they nerfed Earth Spirit.
Yeah, right?
Why did that never happen?
I don't know. That's a really
Off
good
the top
question.
of my head.
Just never thought of it, I guess. I don't know.
Because that probably would have been kind of broken. Wouldn't it have been like a 4 or 5 second skewer or something? All right, anyway. Grant's horn toss. Tosses enemies in front of you, launching them behind you. Enemies spend 0.6 seconds in the air and take 150 damage on landing and are stunned 0.25 seconds. Cast range 100, cooldown 30. Mana cost 125. Cast range 100. So you blink in, toss them behind you, skewer them back, and then RP. Oh shit, that's broken. So now your whole team actually gets to hit them while they're RP'd.
Yeah, you have a displacement tool.
Oh yeah, there
before
was the
skewer.
You're right. Before they nerfed it the first time, there were Magnus Morphlings. You're right. That was a long ass time ago. That was like Morph Shaker days. It's like last year. That was like 2 years ago almost now. It was like last TI that happened.
I don't even remember that.
I guess it would have been like a year and a half ago. We saw it around the time we were casting all the Morph Shaker for Ev's team.
Whoops. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Liquid. Well, now I think Nigma did it a bunch.
So it was just
I
a
seem to remember
variant
that.
of that same thing, like when Shaker was banned. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of surprised it didn't make another comeback right now with the Earth Spirit one, considering how much mag we have. God's Rebuke mana cost increased from 65, 70, 75, 80 to just 80. Arena Man, Mars was so good. All right, Scepter Rework creates invulnerable soldiers in front of you while Bulwark is toggled on. Oh, this is a Aghanim's Well thing or whatever. Aghanim's thing.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I remember this.
Enemies can only be attacked by one soldier at a time. I have to see it. I don't know how good this is.
Fear of Mars impales up to 2 units and leaves a fire trail behind it, which lasts for 10 seconds. The slow of 20% seems kind of nice. The damage is a little whatever. Oh my god, I just saw Nix in that icon. I got really excited. Oh, is my little boy back? Medusa.
No. He's not.
75 and don't you ruin him for me. 75 into 800 mana. Please tell me they reworked his stupid Agnums. Oh, now I'm excited. Medusa grants cold-blooded passive. When you are targeted with a spell, a single target Mystic Snake is sent back towards the enemy.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, cooldown 12 seconds. Okay.
Not
all
that
right, never mind.
amazing.
I thought that was like every time.
Same.
That would be amazing.
I did the exact same thing when I read it. And yeah, it's just okay. Meepo, though. I think Meepo is back, dude. Check this out. Scepter rework. Now he gets a skill called Dig. All of the clones have it. 0.75 second channel. He digs into the ground for 3.5 seconds, gets a dispel, becomes invulnerable and untargetable, and regenerates 25% of his max HP over that duration. Cannot be cast while rooted. And his shard gives him Ransack back. My camera's still taking a shit. It lets him apply Geostrike now to people, dealing slows and DPS for 4 seconds, blah, blah, blah. But is Meepo back, dude?
I don't know. Well, he is a talent now for the extra clone. That's pretty huge. So the extra clone's finally back, right? Because that's been the big complaint of the Meepos, is they wanted their Aghanims to have their clone again. So now they can have their clone once more. I don't know about this dig thing.
No, you don't like it?
Well, you have to channel for 0.75 seconds.
That's not that long, though. 0.75? That's pretty short. That's pretty quick.
I don't know. I'm not sold. I mean, it seems okay, sure, but I'm not sure if it's like the thing that's like it's 4,200 gold. It's very expensive. Yeah, I don't know.
True.
Oh, you immediately heal and you can just jump right back out. Oh, okay.
No, well,
that sounds way better.
No, you heal 25% over the duration of 3.5 seconds.
Oh, Archie, why do you lie to me? Well, Archie's saying that it was immediate. Was it not immediate?
Well, it might be in practice. According to the notes, it says specifically over that duration, so I don't know. I've not tested it. Mirana.
The shard seems good though. The shard definitely just seems good.
Ransack. That'll be
that's value.
That's core every Meepo, 100%. That slow is big. Mirana though, dude, check this out. Scepter rework. Sacred Arrow now releases a Starfall within 500 AoE along the travel path, active only on the primary arrow. Drops a second starfall that deals 50% damage on the impacted unit.
So will this... Wait, okay. So I throw an arrow. Will it hit him with one before too?
I think so. I took this to say basically it hits everything within a 500 AoE while the arrow is still active, and then whatever the arrow hits takes that like secondary star that would normally come out of doing a starfall. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, it's just trying to mimic a starfall that you don't have to compromise your position to do.
That seems just better on support, worse on core. Our old one was better on core.
Probably, yes.
But this is definitely better for support. Well, the only thing about Arrow is that it's like Arrow gets weird in the late game. I mean, this is really good when you start factoring like talents and all that crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's interesting. It does seem maybe overall slightly better than the old one, but I wouldn't say it's like significantly better. The Shard, however, is busted. That seems very good.
The extra leap, yeah. 1.5 crit as well. 1,400 gold. I'd buy that. All right, so real quick, bud. I just want to give you the reality check here. We are at the M's. We are about halfway through the notes. We are at 1 hour 40 minutes.
What? We've been talking about this for an hour and 40 minutes? Are you serious?
Are we going to make it? I just want to check in, and do we need to start skipping some stuff that seems...
I mean, I'm having a good time.
I'm fine too. I want to check in here. You know, I thought you might have lost track of time. That's fine.
No, I have to look at after my baby tomorrow. He's got a fever, so
right.
He's fine. It's no biggie.
That's cool. I'm just
but
saying.
Yeah, no, I'm on baby daddy duty tomorrow, so I don't plan on
all right.
on stopping right now.
Well, that's cool. I'll probably have to get some water at some point. I mean, we can keep on going. The gauntlet continues. It's more
okay.
just
Good. Why did Mischief's cooldown get reduced? I hate Mischief. Just get rid of it. Fuck Mischief. Obviously, your camera's ready to quit.
Yes, it is. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I'll switch to the other one.
Oh my god, they actually doubled the armor. Do you remember we made that joke? Do you remember? We said, what would it take for someone to take the armor talent? We said double.
Oh my god, you're right. They literally
that's
did.
Actually, in an old patch, podcast.
No, that's hysterical.
And I think we said, would that actually make you do it? Because we said the same thing about the.
I think it was in one of the
Nyx
Stompy
agility.
games.
It was the Nyx agility for 200, or it was the Monkey King armor.
Yeah. That was pretty
but
good.
This is over second ring, right? Second ring is still the 25. Like, I actually don't even, I think we decided that 200 wasn't enough. I'm pretty sure.
I think so, actually.
I think we said it had to be 300. And I think we had the same result for the...
Because it just doesn't matter. It's just yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'd just
one of those
rather have
talent
another ring.
comparisons. Yeah.
The ring's just nuts. Oh, God, that's so funny. Wait, excuse me? Lower street dance cooldown from 1 to 0.3 and cast point from 0.3 to 0.1. Okay, this is like the Void one. I hate this. I hate everything about. I don't want to play against this.
Same.
You guys want to play against this?
Absolutely.
I want him on my team, but I don't want to play against this shit. This seems awful, as in awfully good. I don't want to try and chase this stupid monkey down.
Well, awfully good and just awfully obnoxious. You know, like,
and it's not, man, for 1,400. Oh, and like 20 minutes is like just when you're starting to get some control items.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's good in a bad way, you know.
Imagine trying to stop a snowballing monkey who then picks this up when he's already ahead. Oh my god, this is like fighting Tinker. All right, I hate that. Okay.
Yep.
That seems really good.
Morphling causes adaptive strike to have +1 multi-shot, removes a 3-second shared cooldown between the two different abilities, prioritizes enemy heroes. Pretty cool.
And they gave him a +30 strength 25 talent. Okay. And they did wait. They did nothing else to fucking Morphling. All right,
nope.
I'm getting a beer. Fuck this.
Yeah. There you go. Well, I'm glad Trent was as equally surprised by these notes as I was, or a couple of these heroes. Like, wait, that's it for Void? There's only 3 lines? Well, why? How? You look at Morphling, it's like, you changed one of his talents. Why? What about the rest of them? Although I'm gonna have to go get some water too. I'll wait till Trent gets back so we can keep the show rolling. But I need to do the same here.
I actually I can't believe it. I'm
No,
in genuine.
I'm with you, bud.
I'm genuine shock. I think Morphling is the most broken hero. I think Morphling's better than Sven. I think Morphling was better than Sven last patch. He's just easier to play, like Sven is.
Yeah, certainly
Morphling
in the right
is
hands.
broken, guys. Morphling. Why is he allowed to be the best hero at every stage of the game? It makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
it's a good question.
Like, actually, what? Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, that is true. Okay, maybe all these HP debuffs will help a lot because that is like everyone had to buy Scotty to kill this hero, right? So
Yep.
maybe this will help.
Now we have heroes that just have like now Drow Ranger is like legit versus Morphling, dude. She's got a stacking up to 70% healing regen debuff. Like,
but here's the problem: his laning stage is still insanely stupid. I don't like.
Yeah, it's true. They didn't touch the regen.
Can't believe
thing
they
that we
didn't
hate.
touch that.
I don't know. Naga allows ensnare, target spell immune, or sleeping units. It's back. Now we have BKB piercing ensnare. You just got to buy an Aghanims.
Oh, interesting.
And we're back to
Oh.
active Riptide with the shard. It's stronger Riptide. Trent.
Whoa, wait, hold on. That uptime's insane on. Dude, what's the
On
uptime
ensnare?
with Aghanims? Yeah,
So
I mean that's an
-5.
expensive Aghanims. Yeah, but isn't the talent? Oh wait, did they get rid of the
They
talent?
got rid of
Hold
the
on.
talent. The 9-second talent is now
Okay, and it's a 14-second.
an alt CDR.
Oh, but it reduced the cooldown by 5. Okay, so the cooldown's 9 seconds, and and they get netted for 5 seconds. So it has over 50% uptime.
It's like only good against like Lifestealer or like some heroes where you got to be able to
You know
pierce
what's
the
like-
BKB.
Now snare sleeping heroes. The only benefit of that I see is that if you already used mirror image, now Rubik won't steal your song. I mean, yeah, it's a cool that you can like snare them while they're asleep, I guess.
Yeah, it's
But is that really that good?
yeah. Now Nature's Prophet. The new scepter is kind of interesting. It entangles, lowers the cooldown on the ulti, entangles all enemies it hits, and the duration it entangles for scales up to 3 seconds at max bounce. But his new shard is really what I thought was cool. Sprout now, when you try to use Quelling Blade to cut down trees, it spawns greater tree ants in your face. So you can't just Quelling Blade your way out of the Sprout.
Okay.
Now-
but the damage was decreased. Okay. That's good. They had to nerf his ulti a little.
Overall, you mean the bounces? Yeah, from 11% to 9%.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, because it's compounding. So it bounces what, like 18 times, 25 times?
And snare the BKB holder that dodges song? Yeah, for sure. But I mean, but the sleep. Why would you snare a sleeping unit? Is my question.
Well, so you can pre-ensnare
So you don't have to
'em.
waste time after. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like, yeah, it's kind of cool, but it's not like busted.
Game changer.
I mean, it is very good that it's added, I would say.
Yeah, sure.
Sprout is weird. That is weird. Greater Trance. They just wanted to use these stupid things, so they spent a lot of time making them.
Yeah.
And they never get made. The only way, if you guys didn't know this, the only way for a Greater Train to get made was you had to have the Aghanims on Nature's Prophet, and the ulti had to kill an enemy hero.
Not even like Lion style where it hits them and then they die in a window. It had to actually kill them.
Yeah.
Be the killing blow. Kind of silly.
Imagine if you could have more than 2 Greater Trains left type. That would be crazy. That's interesting. It's an interesting one. I wish I kind of buffed Sprout in other ways too.
True.
I'd have to see the damage and look at the numbers again because we like never see them.
Necro, he's got the Death Seeker. It's like a large death pulse that he targets at one person. Then whoever it hits, they cast a death pulse
Oh, that's cool.
on top of them. So it's just like death pulse extreme. Pretty
But
cool.
you can use it on allies too.
Yeah. You can heal somebody or damage him.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Night Stalker can now consume creatures. He is a hunter in the night. It restores 25% of his max HP and mana. Can only be cast on non-player units.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, he consumes a lesser creature. So he goes and eats an ogre, instantly kills it, and gets back a quarter of his shit. Only during nighttime.
Okay, 25% of your mana seems good.
Yeah. It's only a 20-second cooldown, so it's like
a
farming
okay.
uptime thing.
This is kind of cool. Only a 20-second cooldown. That's insane. And it doesn't cost any mana, obviously, and it restores mana.
Yeah,
okay, this is actually very good. This is
Yeah.
like I'm never going back home.
Right, exactly. Well, during nighttime, at least. It only
but that's
works
what's
during
so cool
night.
about it is that it keeps you going during nighttime.
Yeah.
Okay, this is kind of cool.
I think
like
that's worth 1,400.
Oh, my boy. My
All
other
right.
boy.
You want to
my
read
Nixie
Nick's, bud?
Okay. Base intelligence increased. Boom. 3 more in. That's hype. Vendetta damage increased to 3. Remember, that's pure damage, right? Isn't it? Is it pure now?
I think it is. Sort of hype, yeah.
Impale cast point reduced. 0.4 to 0.3. That's big.
Kind of hype.
Carapace talent, whatever. Shard. Oh, that's it? They didn't rework his eggs.
That's it, dude.
Vendetta.
That's it.
Causes your Vendetta attack to reduce magic resistance by minus 20% for 4 seconds. Also increases Vendetta movement speed by 40%, unlocking max speed. Okay, that's actually really good. The shard's good.
Max speed is cool, but it's not a game changer. I feel like they didn't.
Dude, it's a Dagon E-Blade is what it is.
Yes. Okay, that's
cool.
fair. They've just set Nyx up to be. Is that where the free MMR is, Trent? Just buying fucking shard Dagon on Nyx or Dagon shard?
Probably E-Blade instead, actually.
E-Blade first.
Funny how your game's going. I mean, it's okay. Why don't they rework his Aghanims, man? His Aghanims is so dumb. It was cool when it came out and it worked in that meta.
Yeah.
And I remember everyone thinking it was good because it was all about the high ground and stuff.
It's not. It doesn't.
But
feel
this
good
one's
now.
it does not feel good anymore. Everyone's too mobile. There's
Can
way
he
too much
move
mobility.
when he's underground?
No, he can't move. That's why it's bad.
Can't they just fix it by letting him move like Techie's mines?
Honestly, yes, that would make it so much better.
Give it 75 movement speed or something, or 100 movement speed.
Okay, better. You can cast Burrow. You can cast the little strike, the impale, and you can go to the end of it. Boom. Fixed.
Whoa, okay. Like you travel like a tremor, like
yeah,
okay,
and you appear at the other end, and then you could do your little carapace combo and shit.
That's BA. Yeah, so I don't think Nyx is coming back. Ogre, though, when I read these changes, I was like, all right, I was already winning games with Ogre on this last patch, and I think I'm about to be winning some more games with Ogre. Base damage reduced a little bit. Ignite mana cost increased. That hurts. First damage instant dealt immediately. Nice for canceling salves and stuff. Fire Blast mana cost improved. Unrefined Fire Blast mana cost reduced from 45% to 30%.
You know, that used
Big
to be 60%.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes, dude. I am buying Ags on Ogre so much more now. That is seriously such a big buff. 30% sounds very manageable.
Wait. What the flying fuck is this 25 talent?
So he used to have
the movement speed, but now he has a 20% chance to just bash when you punch people? Is this real?
Yeah, haven't you ever played Carry Ogre and bought Abyssal Blade, bud?
Well, what? This is hilarious. I mean, I love this.
Doesn't this synergize completely with the fact that you get the double attack speed from Bloodlust? So
and the Abyssal Blade multicast?
Yeah.
I wonder if it stacks, or I wonder if it shares a cooldown with Abyssal Blade. I kind of feel like it will.
The bashes?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
And then he grants Fire Shield. And new ability, man, he's going to have a lot of abilities. Holy shit.
I don't have enough hotkeys to play Ogre anymore,
dude. Ogre's too smart for you.
No.
Creates a shield around the target ally or building. Nice. Absorbing 70% of the damage from the next 3 attacks. Launches fireballs at the attacker, dealing 125 damage.
Dude.
Can be multicast. Last 25 seconds. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
I think this sounds pretty cool. What do you want to do with Ogre? Fucking run at people. What do? They hit you with shit. It's like a
That is interesting. That is very interesting.
Shamans have this ability in World of Warcraft, but it's a lightning shield instead of a fire shield. It's the same thing. It's like 3 charges. When they take damage, they dispel like that. Same concept.
Interesting. Omni Knight. Heavenly Grace duration reduced from 12 to 10. That's it.
Yeah. That's it.
Feels good to be an Omni player right about now. I mean, that's a pretty good nerf. I'm surprised they were that light-handed, but that's actually okay. I think.
His
I don't think
fucking
he's
shard,
like beyond.
though, dude. What are we playing? Right-click Omni now?
Grants Hammer of Purity. Auto attack ability causes your next attack to deal bonus pure damage equal to 25 plus 150% of your base damage.
This might be the worst one.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's just dog shit.
This just makes you want to buy like I don't even know. How do you even make this good? Ugh. Yeah, don't like that.
What? So it's base damage. So strength items. So
Yeah.
garbage. I don't know. I don't.
That's
get it.
pretty rough. That's a little rough.
Oracle's new Ags, though. Get ready for this, buddy. It's the complete. This is what I call the Slacks Ags. It's the dummy proof. Causes Fate's Edict to no longer disarm allies and makes enemies magic damage immune. Or no, it doesn't make damage. All right, I read that backwards.
What?
It no longer makes enemies damage
Dude,
magic
you
immune.
just disarm enemies. Let me make it simple.
Yes. So it takes away the opportunity cost. You only disarm bad guys, and you only make your friends immune to shit.
First reaction is that's really expensive for that effect. I don't think his old Aghanim's was. His Aghanim's has been reworked 3 times in like 3 patches now. Do you guys even remember what his last Ags was? Do you know what it was?
It's not the cooldown on the flames anymore, right?
No,
It
no,
wasn't
it wasn't.
that one. That was the
Nope.
one before.
I was casting a game, Insania bought it, and I almost said something really stupid before I realized that it was a completely new ability that I just completely forgotten about.
I can't remember.
It's stunned instead of roots.
Oh,
That was what it
yeah.
was just doing in the last patch.
Oh, yeah, I did.
For all you guys out there who were not buying Scepter on Oracle, because you shouldn't have in that patch either. It's an expensive way to do this. It's like old Repel. Like, it's pretty cool, but 4,200 gold is very expensive for an Oracle. Listen, look at the chat. You guys didn't know that shit, did you? Yeah, that's what I was acting like in that. I had to play it all cool in the cast.
Wait,
I'd be like,
what?
yes, obviously, it gives you a stun.
So I do love, though, his shard, because this is that old talent that now you can just get at 20 minutes if you have gold. False Promise gives you the invisibility.
Archie, I'm aware. I understand the ability, dog. It's very expensive for a position 5 Oracle. I don't know how I can make that any clearer for you there, friendo. Okay.
I mean, I'd rather have that shard, like, it used to be level 20. That's hard, man. And
Oh, interesting.
That new level 20 talent might actually be low-key really good.
All his that seems really
Negative
good.
50% purifying flames allied damage. So
Yeah.
doesn't that like crazily increases the effectiveness of that skill in the ulti, right? Because the ulti amplifies healing, not damage. So the gap is wider going in, and it's multiplicative. The numbers, Trent, the numbers.
The numbers, Mason.
All right, so you got to hit me with this one, buddy. Why was he renamed from Outworld Devourer to Outworld Destroyer? Did somebody at Valve realize 10 years later that, he used to be Obsidian Destroyer, and we changed both the words, and we really could have just changed one
hilarious.
of the words? So we're going to go ahead and go back, and now he's the Outworld Destroyer. What the fuck happened here? Why? What's the story behind this? This wasn't random. There's some anecdote, there's some explanation as to why he has been changed back to the Destroyer. Can you riddle me this?
I'm really curious about. Sorry, I'm still hung up on this Oracle thing, trying to decide if it's worth it or not.
Oh my god!
I don't think it's.
All right, Purge.
It's like I want it to be good. I just think it's too expensive. Because how are you ever gonna get it off without Blink and Aether? And that's the problem. That's the main issue. I'd also be very curious if Fortune's End still dispelled it. Because previously it would dispel on an ally even.
It probably does.
That would be no bueno if that happens. It probably doesn't because you're magic immune. So never mind. So we don't have to worry about that. Well, I guess it worked before though. Huh. We have to test that one out.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that is really funny that they just renamed him again though.
He's back.
Renamed from Outworld Devour, Down Destroyer, and Agi reduced, minimum damage increased. Wow, he got a lot of number changes.
He's been sort of gutted again. Astral Imprisonment isn't area anymore. Now it's just single
Oh.
target. And now it steals mana from
Oh,
the person.
and it's timed in the mid lane. It's not just 4 all the time.
Yes.
Oh, weird. So it's 1 point. All I'm thinking about is arrows. 1.75, 2.5, 3.25, and 4.
And right. And now Essence Flux doesn't have an active.
Oh my god, this is a whole new hero. Astral Imprisonment now steals mana. It doesn't increase your current mana values, and it doesn't reduce the enemy's current mana values. Oh, it steals max mana. Okay, yeah, I got you. Okay, so
Yes.
it buffs up for your ulti.
Right.
Okay, so... Oh god, this hero. So he's back to old OD.
Kind of. So, but look at what his shard does. Now it makes Essence Flux active, give you a Sunder that you use on yourself to switch your mana and HP.
Wait, hold on. Arcane Orb mana cost changed to 20% of your current mana?
Yes. It's not fixed mana anymore. It's current.
Wait, what?
That's like no,
Is
that's
this hurting my head?
no, that's old OD. So it's like just like the ogre unrefined thing. It's current mana. So
But okay, well, what is okay? Sorry, I need to get to the ulti to figure out why this all happens. Okay, wait, what? This seems. Wait, how much does Sanity's cost? Isn't Sanity's like pretty pricey?
mana cost
I'm worried that you're not going to be able to cast ulti. 200, 325, 450. I guess as long as you're astering people and increasing your max mana, it's okay. Yeah, okay. It just seems weird. God, it seems needlessly complicated is what it seems like.
Yeah, and he still has the same Aghanims for charges on Astral. But like why did so and then now he gets this weird Sunder thing, dude. 1.5 second cast or channel
Wait.
time.
Oh.
And he swaps his HP and mana percentages up to 75.
Oh, weird. That's kind of cool. But you have to channel to do it?
Yes, it's a 1.5 channel. You were saying Dig sucked at 0.75. You're just an OE standing there like, don't hurt me. I'm just going to Sunder myself. Like, I don't know.
And you basically have to leave the fight at that point.
Yeah, I don't
Well, I guess
know,
you
man.
don't because you have 20% mana cost on your orb. So you can keep orbing.
Yeah, you can always orb. Yeah,
Oh, and they increase the orb damage to 14%.
at all
okay.
levels. Yes.
Okay.
So orb doesn't scale as much now. It's just the cooldown, but the damage of it is better. The scaling's back into the cooldown.
I'm gonna have to read a fully I'm just gonna have to look at the hero to figure out what I think.
I mean, this is around the point where I started glazing over as well. It just becomes an overwhelming amount of info. The Pango one is very odd. I also didn't quite understand this. He basically gets a new ability that is his ultimate, but he can use it during his ultimate if he wants to. It's called Roll Up. So he turns into a ball for 4 seconds. He's immune to magic, and he can turn. And it can be cast during Rolling Thunder to temporarily pause the Rolling Thunder. And you can cast Rolling Thunder and Shield Crash during Roll Up. And if enemies attack you, then you roll away from them. And then that applies Rolling Thunder damage and stun if there are enemies in the way. It's very weirdly confusing because like I'm looking at this GIF, like it just looks like Rolling Thunder. Like he's just a little ball rolling around.
Oh,
you know?
but everyone's supposed to attack you. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. So you can like defensively attack it to get rid of them. But you have to be careful on the angle.
Yes, I think so. I think that's the idea of it.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, you're gonna have to look at it to see that one too.
Very, very weird, but
yeah, that is really interesting. God, I can't believe they added a new ability for everyone. Basically, this is nuts.
Yeah, like I think it's good though. I think if you're a Pango player, you're probably pretty excited about that. PA, they did make some changes.
Okay, I do like the blur fade time reduction.
Reduced evasion on blur a little bit.
Wait. The fade time was reduced. Oh, no. They made it better. why. I hate blur fade time. I hate blur. I hate it so much.
Wait.
Yeah, now it's better when you know of the scepter. Because the scepter used to be 0.5, and but now it's just always 0.5.
Oh, you're right. I kind of misread what that meant. But they
This is kind of a bad podcast for when you can't see it. I mean, you're kind of right. Considering, I mean, we said to read along. You should be reading along.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not wrong. It's okay. This is what patches are.
It's for the audio.
Um,
But they did address
God.
the main talents. Level 15 and level 25. Those are the big ones, right? I thought they would nerf the cast range more. They took it from 350 to 300. And I love what they did with the 25. They ditched the extra 100% crit damage and just made it a higher crit chance instead.
You were right, buddy. They got rid of it. They killed it. You got your wish.
You know, higher percent chance to crit, less chance that you're going to one-shot somebody is the general gist. So I'm fairly happy.
Excuse me. What is this shard?
Fan of knives.
Why does she get break?
I was just thinking, like, well, the Spectre PA matchup's pretty one-sided now.
Is it ever? What is this?
3-second break and 12% of max health.
I mean, at least that's not like a crazy amount of damage. I kind of appreciate that that's not like an insane amount. It's a good amount. But
you
it's
know
not
this
broken.
is a throwback to Warcraft 3, though, right? Phantom
Yes.
Assassin, Maiev, or Maeve, or whatever the fuck her name was. She had Fan of Knives. That was one of her abilities.
Yes, I've played Hearthstone.
Good.
I've seen Fan of Knives.
I see. I've heard of Fan of Knives before. All right.
All right, that's pretty cool. I actually like that shard a lot. It seems really strong. And you know what I like about that shard is that is a situational. Do I need break this game? I will buy this. If I don't need break, I'm probably not going to buy it.
Right,
and that's
right.
fine.
Yeah, I like that. No, me too.
That's
good.
a very good shard for a carry.
Yeah.
Carries want those kind of shards.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they have a lot of items they want. Spirit Lance is better. Base Int better. Phantom Rush agility bonus is still provided if the dash is canceled. Holy shit. Thank God. I always hated that. Minimum proc distance on the Phantom Rush was reduced to 200. That makes the Aghanims better. The Aghanims is different. All right, never mind.
Yeah, so now he can summon an illusion army. You can hit juxtapose to just say, all right, I want max illusions right now. That's what the new Ags is. And those new illusions that when you hit juxtapose last a bonus 10.
Okay, that seems really good.
Very handy for PL. Gives him a lot more utility. And now his shard is basically the old Ags. The ship bounces. Lame.
Huh. We'll bounce once, though. Not to every unit. Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah. There's a watered-down version.
Yeah, and it does a little bit more damage, too. That's actually kind of cool. It does 20% more damage.
Yeah.
Supernova nerfed. Mana cost rescaled, so it got better. Sunray mana cost increased. They didn't reduce the damage of Sunray, though, or the heal. And the slow got better on the dive. Fire Spirits become a passive ability. Oh my. That's interesting. On the shard?
Every 7 seconds. I saw that. It was like, man, support Phoenix just got even better somehow. This seems so good.
Oh. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that seems really annoying. That seems like another shard that, like, certain games that's going to be extremely strong. That's nice. It's like, oh, that carry doesn't want to buy BKB. I'm definitely just buying a shard. Man, shards are kind of crazy, guys. I don't know. These are going to ruin pubs. Like, pubs are just going to be awful.
Going to be wild.
Like, everyone is going to be saving 1,400 gold. And the second it's 20, it's just going to, everyone's just going to drop and buy a crazy amount. Oh, my God.
Puck, not that exciting. Knockback, although it does have True Sight. So now Puck can deward with Waning Rift. 5 seconds of True Sight when you use the Rift on the shard.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
For 5 seconds.
Yeah. So
70 plus 40%. I'm just thinking if they're E-bladed, you know. I've seen Thompson play.
Puck's an anti-Ricky hero now.
Well, I mean, it's just a snap coil, right?
Yeah, that too. The knockback to push him back. Now you actually have like a combo for Puck just by himself.
Wow. And the agility gain was increased. Turn rate was improved. Orb damage, it just went up at all levels. Why did she get so many? Well, it gets so many buffs or whatever.
I don't know. But
What?
Puck is back. Puck
Is this all buffs?
Yeah, Puck's legit. Like everything about Puck got. All of his changes were good.
Holy shit. Seems unnecessary. Wasn't the hero like already kind of good in counter picks? Now it just seems better.
Yeah, I think it's more of a meta pick now than just a counter pick.
Yeah. Wow. Holy shit.
Pudge, now his scepter is increased rot radius, increased rot damage, and now rot reduces health regen on affected enemies by 25%. Pudge actually has some utility. His shard allows you to dismember an ally and swallow them, heal them for 6% max HP per second. Half cooldown.
120 meat hook damage at 15 sounds kind of hype.
Yep. That's a lot. Because now they've got that rot slow talent at level 10 instead. That's really nice, actually. I think Pudge is looking pretty okay.
I mean, he got nerfed really hard because he was meta for a bit, like actually good meta for a bit, and they had to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is still like this scepter is actually kind of legit. Like you can pick him now and have some sort of utility.
Chad, I'm going to personally guarantee that when we get the new DPC format, I'll make a What the Duck happen. That's a Trent guarantee.
We should. That's a good call.
Surely we can make one of those happen.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Pugna, multiple life drains.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
The longer you channel it, you get every 2 seconds, it'll try to find someone else to add to the life drain.
Okay, that is really funny. It's like fighting a boss or something.
Badass, dude. I can't wait. I want to play Pugna and just start 1v5ing people because they don't get like. If you see those games where they've got no stuns, you're like, oh, it's a Pugna game, baby. Oh yeah. I mean, seriously.
That looks really annoying to play against. Why did Queen of Pain get a strength gain? Okay.
I don't know, but her shard is sick.
Releases a sonic boom when you blink at both your starting and ending location. Deals 150. Oh, that's from Aghanim's thing too, right? Deals 150 damage and a 300 AoE and silences. You can get hit by both. Wait. Oh, I see. You can hit by both, so you can stack it up. If you blink on the same spot, you do 300 damage.
If she blinks in a Venn diagram with the circles, yeah.
Interesting. I mean, that is really, really good. Yeah. Okay, 105-second silence at location for 1,400 gold is very good. That is very, very, very. That's another amazing counter pick.
Utility that she was missing that is now very accessible. 1,400.
I mean, why?
Gold.
Well, she has Waning Rift. Like she has like shittier Waning Rift.
Yeah.
Well, shittier and better, I guess. Longer range, but shorter.
It's just awesome that you can use it as a getaway or an initiation or just straight burst damage. Like just very flexible.
Wow, that's kind of nuts. Razor. Here we
Not
go.
so interesting.
Nothing? Really?
Nothing interesting. I mean, even his shard is like he gets a static charge buff basically. People attack him and he just does forked lightnings back.
Or always when targeted by a spell. I think when targeted up to 2 other enemies. Oh, so every time you get hit by a spell, you do that?
Yes.
Oh, at any range?
It's got to have a range limit on it.
Doesn't say one.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe it is any range. I don't know. Maybe this one's low key good, but it didn't stand out to me when I was.
I mean, it does that
through.
little purgy thing, the 50% slow for 1.5 seconds and 120 damage.
That's true.
It's got potential depending on the enemies.
Guess it is kind of cool where like you can build Razor tanky, run him in the front line.
Kind of like that off-lane Razor patch.
Synergistic, yeah.
Smokescreen can now be cast during tricks. Okay, they need to buff Smokescreen apparently because no one ever takes it.
Yeah.
The miss rate's better late game. Radius is basically the same. Slight buffs. Mana cost reduced. Okay, they did everything they could to help Smokescreen. Yeah, it's 2 units rather than 1 with the Tricks of the Trade Scepter upgrade. Okay, cool. Sleeping Dart. Some of these just make me laugh. I love just looking at the name and trying to imagine what's about to happen when I read this thing. Yeah. Fires a dart at the target enemy, putting them to sleep for 3 seconds, making them invulnerable until it ends. Oh god, the combo with Naga, it's here. When the target wakes up, they receive 150 damage and are slowed by 25% for 4 seconds. What is the point of this? Am I sleep darting one guy and killing the other?
Yeah.
Am I sleep darting the guy with the stun and jumping on the other dude?
I guess it lets you do these. 1v2 plays.
Oh, they even give you a little GIF showing like this is how you should use it.
Stun the
I
lion,
mean-
kill the Veno.
First off, when it hits them, it puts them under. Like that seems really, really good for 1,400 gold. A 3-second disable.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
yeah, you can't hurt them, but yeah.
Still, just being able to make
Imagine-
a fight 4v5. I mean, think about how much
Well,
Yules costs.
Think about if there's an Oracle in the back line and you're a Ricky and you just dart him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
like,
nuts.
And so I guess
Whoa,
it's
I wonder if
fitting.
it's dispellable. I wonder if you saw it coming at you, if you could self-target with the Fortune's End, and then when it got canceled, it would save you. We'd have to check that.
That'd be pretty
Oracle might
badass.
be saved, guys.
Rubik, the defensive option.
Oh my god. Arcane Supremacy no longer provides debuff amp? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but it gives you cast range instead.
Oh, and Spellsteal now provides it. Okay, phew. I thought Rubik was dead for a second. Close one. Oh, so he's actually just...
He's
they
just
actually
better,
buffed,
dude.
They buffed Rubik.
They buffed Rubik like crazy. So now spell steal is just 10, 20, 30 debuff amp on stolen spells, and now he just gets bonus cast range built into Arcane Supremacy. And his shard lets him use telekinesis defensively and throw people 60% longer than he would normally just to save them. So now if
on
you're playing
yourself?
on your allies.
No, you can use it on yourself too.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you can. I guess you can throw yourself.
That's so weird. Okay. Oh my god, they fixed Sand King. Holy shit. They made a cast time, dude. We've been asking for this. It's like Shadow Fiend now. That's such a
Oh my
huge
God.
change.
Oh
we
my
talked about
God.
this too.
Dude,
That's what
I
we asked
skipped
for.
over this. I didn't see it. Oh God, that's amazing.
Oh, that's so good. That's
So
actually
now
so good.
You can't accidentally fuck up your Sand King. You just press it and
Yes.
go.
That's huge. That is such a good quality. Like this hero's ultimate was his worst ability, and now it's actually legit again. It's so if you guys are confused, it's just like Shadow Fiend. He does his little dancey thing, and if he gets canceled, he can do his dancey thing again. Whereas Sand King, it was channeled, so if he got canceled, he just lost it forever.
Right.
And yeah, you can pump fake if you want. Same deal.
Now you can pump fake. That's true. You couldn't pump fake the ult before.
Yeah, you can Shadow Demon or Shadow Fiend it. Oh, that's awesome. Excellent change. Good job, Ice Frog.
Wow.
Shadow Demon. Shadow Poison is no longer dispellable. Cool. Demonic Purge Scepter upgrade debuff now ends when a new one is cast. Okay, cool.
They don't stack. Demonic
Only
Purge.
on the same person? Oh, that seems
Yes.
annoying.
Demonic Purge can be cast on allies, continuously dispelling them and healing them at the end instead of damaging them.
Dude, what is Ice Frog on in this patch? Holy shit. Okay.
Remember what I said at the beginning of this podcast, Trent? There's a recurring theme about giving heroes new options they didn't have before. Now, if you're playing Shadow Demon, your team's like, why did you pick a healer, you idiot? You can go, well, actually, I could become a healer. What do you think? Is this good? Because this was another one. I looked at this and went, yo, I want to play some Shadow Demon. This looks fucking dope. I can save people now.
It seems weird. I keep thinking that these are Aghanim's scepters, and I remember this is 1,400 gold. That seems really, again, another like good in a lot of games. Wow. Okay. Shadow Fiend buffs. Necromancy now provides 0.75% spell amp per soul. What? Why? Why would you do this, Ice Frog? Oh my God.
Spellcaster Shadow Fiend is back, buddy.
What? So Yule's E-Blade, Veil, someone else buy the Veil. Don't even need a Veil anymore because I have Necromastery buffs, and he still has all the other talents with the plus souls. Wow, this just seems kind of awesome.
Mm-hmm. Wish I was a Shadow Fiend player.
You should become one. Swag. How hard
That's
can he
true.
be? Mass separate more damage improve, but not
get
at
some
level
water.
6. Okay.
Keep her
Can I
going.
keep going? Do you want me to just keep going?
Just keep it going.
Okay. The ancients, so your ancient strat's not any better at level 6. They're trying to increase that hex cooldown because no one takes it, but no one's gonna take it anyway because I think it's on the opposite side of cast range. And they nerfed the 25 town a little bit on the snakes. Yes, I 100% agree, Basil. The 20-minute power spikes are like completely new now for everyone. Shackles create 4 serpent wards that attack the target while you channel. Wards last for 8 seconds. If you cancel, do they stay? I'm guessing they do. I guess I'll find out by watching this handy GIF here. Never ends. Yeah, they still stay after. Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. Increasing the shock range by 150 is nice. Can you? Well, it's if they attack the target. Well, can you change the target of them afterwards? I guess I have to see. Silencer, last word scepter radius increased from 600 to 650. Slaves of Wisdom, they bounce once towards the closest enemy unit, dealing 50% of your attack damage. Okay. Bounce range is 600 unit to unit. That's pretty cool.
That made me want to play Core Silencer so bad. Like, now you can actually farm on this hero, dude.
There's no shackle. That's my question. I don't know if you can control them because sometimes units created like this can't attack anything but what they were created for.
I think you might be able to, but they only last 8 seconds. I think that was the limiter.
Yeah. Ancient Seal debuff now causes other debuffs applied to last 40% longer. Oh my god. So it's like spell amp and debuff amp.
Correct. Yes.
I mean, that's like good, but it's not like amazing.
It's like Bane's old and feeble, right? They're just like recycling that concept.
The whole point of Ancient Seal, for the most part, is that you're like blowing them up during it anyway. So it's like, it's okay. That's okay. It definitely helps for bigger targets for sure. It is worth 1,400 gold. That is definitely true. All right, Slardar. Did we kill Slardar?
No, I couldn't believe.
Sprint river speed rescaled. Okay, no one cares about the river. Southern Crush mana cost increased by like 10. HP regen reduced. Scepter. Okay, he's still fine. Awesome. Causes corrosive haze to be applied for 5 seconds. Units hit with Slithering Crush. Did we not think this was going to be an Aghanims? Didn't we say this should be his Ags?
We might have. I think this seems like an amazing shard, though. AoE haze, yes, it is like a mini haze that only lasts for 5 seconds, but fuck.
I'll tell you why this is so broken. Because the last time we talked about this hero, we talked about how, I mean, I personally don't like Slardar Eggs in some ways because the way it chooses you to, like, it forces you to put the crush on cooldown if you want to utilize some of its effectiveness, right?
Yeah, I mean, you ideally want to prime the area with water so that you're on water that you can jump on to then.
Yeah,
crush.
now this just makes it. This like fixes it better. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw this one and was like, I thought Slardar was going to get nerfed, and this is like, and like you said, 20 minutes is kind of when Slardar wants to be able to run around and do this shit.
Wow, this is crazy.
Like now you have this new time. You're like, okay, I got Blink Echo Saber at 20. I'm gonna buy my shard. Let's go win this game.
Does Hoodwink really not have an Aghanim? That's hilarious. Oh, classic Valve. Oh well, I guess at least they're keeping their options open. Shadow Dance is better at max level. Pounce Scepter range increased. Nice. They just fixed something else with his Pounce, like recently in a patch. They like made it longer or something weird. I forget. Level 10 talent increased from 6 to 7. Fish bait. Can throw it on enemies to reduce their movement speed by 30% and grant you true sight over them for 4 seconds. If you pounce on an enemy during that time, you'll be rewarded 50 attack speed for the duration of pounce.
How about that, huh?
But what's the point of this? So it has a cooldown of 20 seconds. It has a cast range of 1,100? Okay, well, that's the freaking point. What? I saw the little GIF and they're like next to each other. 1,100? Yep. Why does it have a cast range of 1,100, guys? That's really far.
I don't know.
That's very far. Wow. And the slow is going to help you hit your pounce.
Yep. It's kind of like whoever we talked to said they wanted to start to get a movement speed buff. This is like not quite that, but sort of a more dynamic version.
Well, the hardest thing about this hero is the start of the fight. If the start of the fight goes good for your team, you just win, right?
Yes.
Because you build up your stacks and then you're this monster. And now this gives you the 50 bonus attack speed. So you need to throw the fish, get the pounce, get the 50 attack speed, chomp this guy up, and then go crazy.
Yes.
5 snap cooking mana cost increased. Little shredder mana cost reduced. Gobble up now has a 150 mana cost. That's good. Gobble up spit out no longer has a 150 mana cost.
So it's the same.
Oh, they just whatever.
It's just front-loaded.
For some reason I thought you had to do both.
Gobble
can now target special units like golems.
Spirit Bear.
What?
Now you could gobble up a Warlock golem.
So wait, like creep units, like visage birds and like pandas.
Yes. Well, in theory, pandas maybe
they're all the same thing.
Yes. So, Yeah, given that it says special units, that should cover a lot of shit.
Wow. That opens up some
Special
new
units.
combos, I'm sure. The Visage Bird one seems kind of hilarious. That seems like really broken. You send in the bird and then just stun, and then the other birds are
Well,
flying in
buddy,
and they're
maybe you should
stunning.
wait until you see the Aghanim shard for
Oh.
Visage first, and
Right,
then maybe
of
you
course.
could just spit Visage in, because newsflash, Visage now can just go stone form like one of his birds.
Okay, thank you. That actually sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
Impact damage changed from 400 to match current glob values. Well, we knew that was going to happen, but they kept the stun. Wow. Very surprised by that.
Mm-hmm.
Scatterblast. Units in point blank range of Scatterblast will be knocked back 250 units, take 125 extra damage, and be stunned for 1.5 seconds. Whoa. Holy shit. That's really good.
Point blank. Yep.
Although the pushback can be kind of annoying sometimes, but it sounds pretty good on
Overall,
paper.
I think not bad.
Yeah, sniper, strength gain increased, agility gain reduced, base agi, shrapnel, concussive grenades. Okay, this sounds awesome. Knocks enemy back for. Oh, okay, yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Blowing and disarming for 3 seconds. Okay, cool. Spectre, blah blah. Numbers. Shadow Step Scepter ability now also cast a spectral dagger on its target. Excuse me, that's amazing. Why? What? Why is Spectre buffed, bud?
I don't know.
That seems awesome.
I really don't know.
Dispersion can activate dispersion to spawn a haunt illusion. Why more of these illusions? You told me. You warned me.
This one is cool because it's a haunt illusion that you can reality to.
Oh, give me a break.
And
Hey,
it's just the most recent hero that damaged you in the last 5 seconds. So it's like,
that's so cool. Wait, what if Zeus ults you? Does that work?
I think it should. I don't know if it has a range limit. But like,
Dude, there's no way. There's no way that shit works on Zeus. Please tell me.
but
that
it's
works on
this
Zeus.
same shit where if somebody like hits you, or like an ogre's low on
What if-
HP, but you're burning, you hit this, you jump in, and you still have your illusion in the back that you
Okay.
can haunt back into.
Are you guys
like-
ready for this? First pro game, Nature's Prophet ults, going for the kill. He's on the other side of the map trying to help his teammates, and she fucking charges her way over there and kills him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird. What a weird ability. Cooldown
yeah.
25. God, these ones that are so hard to keep track of and they're so low cooldown seem very annoying.
I think the Spirit Breaker one also seems insane. Big buffs.
Oh, they nerfed the scepter. That's good.
For Spirit Breaker. Yes.
Yeah, the scepter was too good before.
Cooldown 1 second, bonus speed, not as much, but Nether Strike now, cast delay rather than cast time, deal 200 extra damage, apply break for 4 seconds, your spell immune during the cast delay. So this is a similar Sand King type change, right? Where now instead of it being a cast point that can be interrupted, you're magic immune with this delay, so you always get your Nether Strike off.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's because before it could be canceled by vision, but now it can't.
Yes, I think you're right. Because the cast point, if you go out of vision before, yes, I think you're right.
Whereas, yeah, because before you could still cancel a Nether Strike.
So a cast point is a delay before the spell actually gets cast.
A cast time. But a cast delay is your...
Yes, I said it backwards.
Yeah.
A cast delay is the window
think so.
before. The cast
I'm not
time
100%
is
on that, to be honest.
A cast time is the same as a channel, except the cooldown doesn't get used until the end of a cast time. And the channel, the cooldown gets used at the very beginning, right?
Yeah.
So the cast time gives you that buffer. And the cast delay is just a break until the spell goes off. So I guess you're casting it on that unit once they're in vision. And then the spell's
they
been
can't
cast.
fog you, basically. Yep.
Yeah.
It also works on creeps. Wow, this is weird.
But isn't this nice, though? It's a 1,400 gold break, right? When have we ever had access to that before?
Oh,
right now, it's
yeah.
just Silver Edge, or you buy an Ags on a hero like Doom, or you just have it as a Nyx. This is like, now you can pick Spirit Breaker, and somehow if you feel like you need it, it's right there. That's kind of an odd option.
I wonder if they intentionally didn't do map changes and they'll do them in the next patch.
I had that thought, because it would just be too much.
Yeah, but I mean, the last time, I remember after the Boston Major, I literally went into a game of Dota and I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. Now, mind you, that was map changes, bounty rune changes, shrine changes. Like that was an insane patch.
Still.
But I remember actually feeling lost in Dota for the first time ever. I'm not gonna feel lost when I play this. I'm still gonna be playing Dota. I'm just gonna be looking at everyone's shards.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good analogy. I felt lost during that time too.
Overlord, he lost Pierce's immunity. Electric Rave gives you and allied heroes within 758 with you 3 overload charges. Why? What are these teamwork things? Additionally, passively provides 40 attack speed to Storm. Okay, that shard seems really good.
I think it's very good, but it is weird. Like you're giving your buds overload charges. Like, okay. So and then Sven, not gutted as much as I thought he would be. They did reduce the cast range on the scepter. Now when he gets the scepter, he doesn't attack when he lands. He lands and then comes out of it and gets to attack people. He doesn't like get one by default now. I don't know if you guys knew that's how it worked, but when he flies in.
But he can still bite on shard. Doesn't help anything.
Yes.
Okay, it helps a little bit.
1,400 gold to buy the Dispel. I don't know. I think on farming cores like this, where they get a lot of gold anyway, this is just better. Now it's like they have 3 level 15 talents.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say. So what's his other talent right now? He lost the. So he basically pays 1,400 gold for 15% lifesteal. If you want to look at it that way now.
Yeah, sure. That's a
So I
fair way
assume he's
frame
going
it.
to take that talent instead of the Warcry one, more than likely.
I think Sven's still going to be good, bud. I don't
Probably
think
he's
this
not
was enough
broken.
to-
It is like literally 1 less attack. That is a pretty big deal.
What was the way you said it earlier with whatever hero it was? Like now he's not broken, but he's still viable, kind of thing. You had
Yeah, he's just good.
he's just good. Yeah, not great anymore.
Blast off increases blast off cast range by 600 and applies a 1.5 second stun to enemies within 200 AoE. Oh yeah, okay,
Stun in
cool.
the middle.
Yeah, fuck this hero.
Cool, whatever. Yeah. Side traps silence now with the shard on TA.
Whoa, cool. That's cool.
And base attack range on TA increased by 20. Little quality of life change there.
Slack should take a compilation of every single person doing patch notes and their reaction to when they get to techies and just release it as a YouTube video.
That would
Because I
be
guarantee it's a lot of salt.
Yeah. That's actually...
Slacks, you have my permission officially. Go around and ask everyone else. It's all yours, bud.
Terrorblade. Some tweaks to him. See, is there anything?
Whoa, hold up. Sideblade's spell range is now 2 times your attack range?
What was it before?
I don't know. But that sounds really good with Dragonlance, because I don't think it was improved before by Dragonlance, but now it probably is.
Oh, I see. The spill range before didn't used to be dynamic.
Yeah, I don't think so. Before
Okay.
it was 710 max. So now it's
Now it's just 2x. So once you get... Okay, so Dragonlance
230.
got a big buff on TA.
think so.
That's cool. Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, 'cause she doesn't gain one. And what is Dragonlance total?
Sorry, I'm trying to scoot along because I want to get to these items so fucking bad.
140 attack range. Slacks is not watching you. Yeah, I'm fully aware there, but don't worry.
Like most of these shards are cool,
So,
but
plus
honestly,
280.
I don't want to hype you up too much. The items are fucking badass.
Hold on. This Cyblade thing seems kind of low now. Dragonlance is only 140 attack range.
So Dragonlance is required on TA now.
Yeah, so that puts you now to 230, 270, 370, and you double that, you're at 740. And then before, it was what? It was 710, is that what we said?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do get 30% more if you buy Dragonlance.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That's
That's cool.
So we were kind of right. Okay. So, TB. Silence on TA, nice utility, good buff there. Definitely viable. So, some cool changes to TB. Terror Wave, right? Ability gained when equipping Scepter rather than after Metamorphosis is cast. So now you have Terror Wave all the time on TB, right?
Oh.
You understand? It used to be once
Yes.
you used meta, you had it. Now you have it all the time. Fear duration has been reduced. Used to be almost 4 seconds. Now it's 2.5. What does this say? The fear now sends units away from you rather than towards the fountain. Okay, good. But here's the kicker. The Terror Wave Scepter ability now grants Metamorphosis for 10 seconds. If Metamorphosis is already active, it extends it by 10 seconds.
Oh, that's cool.
So if Meta's on cooldown, now Terrorblade can at least fight for like the duration of a BKB if he has to or gets caught or something. That is a very nice quality of life change for Terrorblade.
And then he has this weird demon seal where you sack 25% of your current HP and it gives you 25% movement. Oh, so you can like run away too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Kraken
it's a
Shell
farming
buffed?
thing too. You get 50% more bonus while melee, so you use it in your downtime to farm.
Yo, these tide buffs. Oh, they didn't rework his eggs. Ugh. Ow, kill his Aghanim's, man. Okay, the shard is really good though.
Anchor smash damage. Yep. Hits buildings. Now tides a sieger. Gives him a good option.
Yo,
What?
Lyrical. Darkseer looks fucking busted, bud.
Yeah.
He looks amazing.
Darkseer, I want you to teach me how to play. I just called him Darkseer. Lyrical, I want you to teach me how to play Darkseer. That's how much
Yeah.
I associate you with Darkseer in my head, Lyrical. The words are interchangeable. My wires get crossed sometimes. They're right there next to each other.
I don't know if he can play it without cutting creep waves anymore and pulling him to that camp. I'm not sure if he knows how to play any other Darkseer. That was his bread and butter, man.
The golden age. What do you think about this timber saw, Trent? For real, the fucking.
All right, let me look at. Hold on.
flamethrower.
First off, level 1 and level 2 timber chain look a lot better. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, sure.
Grant flamethrower.
Come on, man.
Please tell me it destroys trees. Set trees on
It
fire that
does.
eventually die after 5 seconds. All right, that's hype.
They burn
So
down.
you can still use the trees for a little bit.
Yes.
Amazing.
But, like, I mean, he's just now that league hero. Was it Singed or whatever? Isn't there, like,
Cooldown 15?
a Shredder-esque hero that just spams fire?
Okay, this is amazing.
It has 50% uptime, dude. This is going to be, like, in every Timber game item for sure.
Okay, Sandy, I haven't read I haven't gotten to items yet, but your comment of, yo, for all my boys doing post-patch gameplay, Luna with a Gleipnir rush is super fun, so I can't wait to find out what a Gleipnir is.
I told you, dude. The items are so hype. Oh, you think this shit's cool. Wait till we get to the items.
Upgrades your laser into a shrink ray, causing it a 400 cast range, reduce the enemy's model. That's adorable. Okay.
Yep.
Current
It
health.
stacks,
It
though.
stacks. It stacks. All right, go. Let me just give you some of this, Tinker. I don't ever want you to come back. I hate your stupid ass. I will never forget the patch where Storm and Tinker were the two best heroes, and it was the absolute worst time to play position 5 because it was back when you were really poor
Mhm.
and there was like no stacking on support items. You got one item a game, and they didn't save you from either of those two heroes. I don't even think Aeon Disc existed back then.
It didn't. No, that was miserable. I hated it. It was the worst.
That was the worst patch of all time for
Um,
me personally.
But now he has a defensive option with the Aghanims. He gets the defense matrix. Ally targeted applies a barrier, blocks 200 damage and 40 status resistance. Lasts up to 10 seconds.
This image shows him using it on ally though, which makes no sense because we all know he's only ever going to use it on himself.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So that's pretty cool.
You know, Tiny's old Craggy's back, bud.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No,
20% chance
No, it's
to
not.
stun an enemy for
Oh
1
my God,
second
I just
and
had this
deal 100
conversation.
damage when physical attacks impact your hero.
I was talking with some people in Owen's chat the other day about patch hopes, and I said, "Bring back Craggy."
There it is, buddy. It's back.
Oh shit! Amazing. Amazing. Remember, it used to pierce spell immunity. Does not pierce. Boo.
Yeah. Well,
That's great.
no, not that busted.
Return of the Craggy. All right, Trent. Overgrowth now interrupts targets again. Oh, nice.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
I like that. Feels right.
They brought back the root punch.
Yep. And it deals
Oh.
200 damage. I think this is like in every gamer for a 4-tree.
Yeah, but what do you replace? I guess you don't buy Meteor Hammer and you get Shard and you just utilize the Nature's Grasp more to kill waves.
Something like that.
Just be better.
Something like that, yeah. I mean, when you frame it that way, is this
it
better
works
than Meteor?
outside of trees. Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, it works outside of trees. You don't actually have to come off a tree. You get 2 seconds if it's from a tree. And it's a 10-second cooldown. Ooh, that's
Wow.
good.
Okay, that is good.
Scepter. Oh, good. His Scepter was bad. Range
Troll.
access to dispel enemies and melee access to dispel yourself. What? Reduces cooldown from 9 to 4 and mana cost by half. All right, that's wild.
Yep.
So now he's the new Sven. Is that what we're getting at, guys?
Troll
He can now
has
dispel enemies.
Mega Dispel, so casting
Okay.
Battle Trance, what's his shard? Now gives you a global
Ooh.
aura that gives allied heroes, including
It's back.
yourself, 60 attack speed. It's
Wow.
back. Well, sort
Well-
of. It's back in a small version. It's only plus 60, but that's still really cool.
Oh, they fixed Walrus Kick to be more like how you would like a skilled version of it, basically.
Yes.
That's kind of cool. That's
And-
actually really cool. Holy shit, that's amazing.
Trent, I hope you didn't sell your VG Frozen Sigil because the value of that thing has just gone up on the market by something.
I wonder if it even did.
I mean-
Actually, I didn't have one anymore. I actually looked just the other day to see if I still had a sigil, and I was fresh out.
I don't think I ever had one. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Underlord, new scepter, Dark Rift can now be cast on allied heroes. Reduces cast delay by 1 second and cooldown by 50 seconds. Love this, dude. It makes me want to play Underlord so bad. Now I can split push, and when my team overextends mid, remember what you said about Coddle
Wait.
and just bringing your old carry home?
Yeah.
Well, isn't this the same thing?
Why does it say reduces cooldown by 50 seconds? Is that real?
Yeah, dude. Because when you use it on your buds, you get a little cooldown refund. That's how taxes work. It's called a refund.
Wait, but I think it's all the time. The cast, it's always reduced by 50 seconds, so it's a permanent 50 seconds.
Oh, okay. I guess you're right. Okay, so the cooldown's just reduced by 50 seconds flat. You're correct. I'm sorry. I should not have bundled them.
That's insane.
It's even better than I thought.
And the teleport delay will be 3 seconds then?
Yes, correct.
How?
So when your jug goes in too deep, you just hit him with the Dark Rift there, bud. Now, what's the cast range on this be? That's what I want to know. Is it global? If it's globes, that's
What do you mean?
fucking... Well,
Of course it's global.
Of course it's global?
Of course it's global. Dark Rift's global. It's a global ability. It's going to be global on allies, just like it's global on creeps.
Oh, I misread this, Trent. Okay. Do you understand how I interpreted this? Or are we totally on different levels right now? This is just
yes,
like...
I do understand. Yes, I understand what you were saying.
This is just bots level 2.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was
this
like
is insane.
I could make someone else be the Dark Rift that goes to where I'm
No.
targeting.
Yeah, I see what you were saying.
So now I can jump into like...
No, now you guys can rat with a Nature's Prophet.
Is this really that useful? I think it's the
I
other
mean-
stuff that's good.
I think the 50-second cooldown is insane.
Yes.
That part's crazy.
And the cast delay is amazing. But
yeah.
what's a situation where when you're doing that with Nature's Prophet, there's always creeps there? You're not doing it through back door.
Well, I mean, you could literally just TP anywhere and go with your whole team anywhere.
Okay.
You could like
Let's
you
say
can just do
Nature's
anything.
Prophet's not in the game. Yeah, but that's not... Is that ever a limiter with Underlord's ult?
Well, no, think about it. Someone's getting ganked on the side lane when they're pushing. It's 3 seconds cooldown now. 3 seconds is a lot of time to come in with Greaves and save someone.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
at that point
I
in
guess
the game.
if you're just like right on top of them, okay. All right, I got to try this. Anyway.
No, not if you're on top of them. When you're bringing the rest of your team to them.
Yeah, to save them. That's what I mean.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Aghanim
don't know.
Shard, Firestorm can be self-targeted. When used that way, it follows you and also heals you for 15% of the damage.
Oh my god, I went to Undying. That shard looks amazing.
You like that?
Oh, and they put the 40 decay to 10? Ooh, guys, this is nice. They reduced the damage on Soul Rip by a decent amount. It needed a nerfing. 3
So-
per level.
When I saw this decay one for the shard, it spawns 1 zombie, and I thought, like, 1 zombie? Who gives a shit about 1?
Yeah, but zombies are really good. And decay gets really low cooldown. 1 zombie does a lot.
Really?
Yeah, 1 zombie good.
1 zombie good?
1 zombie good. They just hit them and they're slowed. And plus, if you have Tombstone up, that's just a second stack right away.
Well, if you have Tombstone...
And think about what a zombie does. Zombie slows people. How do you ever punch them with your ulti? You
Boom.
actually slow them.
Boom, 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 boom.
Remember you talking about giving decay a slow? This gives decay a slow.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
I guarantee people are queuing up that Undying core. They're trying.
Okay. All right, buddy. I got to play some Undying. I got to get in there. I got to get in the pubs.
Yeah. Overpower for Ursa. Numbers. Every 6th Fury swipe on a single target causes Ursa to get enraged for 1 second. All right, that's pretty cool.
Pretty good. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's a little memey, but whatever. Vengeful Spirit Scepter. Oh my god, it's back. Upon death, creates a strong illusion of you that can cast all your spells and deals 100% damage and takes 100% damage. Illusion has 30% movement speed bonus. If the illusion is alive when you respawn, you will take its place.
You take its place?
What? I don't even know if I want that. What? That could be bad. What if they what if they just stun it?
But if you buy back, then you always go back to where your illusion is, dude. That's sick for buybacks.
What the fuck? That seems weird.
XP earned by your illusion is given to your hero. So you get all the XP from a team fight if you die and the illusion's there.
Okay, the eggs is broken again. Offlane Venge is back. Did they nerf everything else about her or something?
Well, let's
Magic
take a look.
missile's better. Projectile speed's better. Vengeance Aura no longer increases attack range or primary attribute. Vengeance Aura no longer has illusion death mechanics. Vengeance Aura now increases base attack damage by 8, 12. It's just back. It's back.
It's just old
This
Venge.
is offlane Venge again. Nether Swap no longer has charges. Yeah, no, it's just old Venge. It's literally old Venge.
So, okay. So losing Nether Swap charges hurts.
Weird.
But the Nether Swap cooldown now has been made way shorter. Cast range buffed.
I can't believe Venge made it the entire way to another change without them nerfing that she could break Lincolns for free. Remember how you could just pop Lincolns and it didn't take a charge? That never got patched out.
Yeah. That was kind of stupid. But like this scepter is actually
This is core Venge.
actually insane. Like, would you just build auras as 3?
I think you do 3 Venge again. Yeah.
What's the build?
Insane.
Like what is it? Vlad's
Assuming Vlad's is still good when we get to it.
Force or something? Like, do you need a mobility
Drums.
item?
I don't know what drums are. If drums are good, drums. Whatever the good auras are, pipes. And then you go eggs.
And then you go eggs. Wow.
Now here's a question. If Ench takes it and walks it into the well, will you respawn on it and die?
Can Ench take it because it's a strong illusion?
If it's a strong illusion. Oh, yes, creates a strong illusion. No, she can't take it.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, good.
Answers
The
that.
wording's there. Thank goodness.
So Shard, Wave of Terror now steals 25% of hero base damage and grants it to you as base damage for the debuff duration.
Grants it to you. Whatever. I mean, that's still pretty cool as an offlane, I guess. But
Core
wow.
Venge, dude.
Wow.
Well, but even just being able to steal it, it's not about it buffing you. It's about you reducing Terrorblade's damage, dude. That's anti-Morphling right there.
Wow.
Right?
That hero seems really good.
Venge and Undying.
Oh, what about Venno? Anything cool?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you just get the talent. Boo.
Mega boring.
That's a mega boo. That's a huge boo.
Yep, summon 2 Plague Wards, let it hit
They
somebody.
should have given him the 2.5x wards from Wraith Knight or whatever game that was.
Yeah. Same with Viper. He lowers armor now, which is kind of cool. Increases max stack on poison attack with his shard.
Wait, they got rid of Nether Toxin Silence?
Yes, they did. So
Ooh, ouch.
that's a big oops.
God,
there
that
for the
ability
Viper.
was so good. When people's BKBs were running out, holy shit.
Yeah. Now check out the Visage though, buddy. I'm telling
Base time, damage increased, grants the ability Silent as the Grave, turns you and your familiars invisible and 20% movement speed. And you get to fly. When you or your familiars exit invisibility, you deal 30% bonus damage for 4 seconds. What?
Doesn't that sound insane?
Last 35 seconds, cooldown 45? What? Wait, what? Okay, but when you exit, it only lasts for 4 seconds. But it's kind of like a vendetta, is what it's like.
Yeah,
right?
for you and your birds.
Yeah, it's like a max level vendetta where like cooldown or the uptime is extremely high, but once you activate it, like you've activated it. That is very interesting.
But look at his shard too. He turns into stone form. He gets stone form to regen 25% of his health, 60-second cooldown.
Oh, hey Tommy, I actually did not notice that. They got rid of the fear talent. That's funny because I was thinking about how broken that was with the shard. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Good. Her talent was too good. Sorry, say that again.
The Visage shard, he regens 25% of his health on a 60-second cooldown to go stone form.
You need Dota Plus to be able to do the hero missions? I don't think so. but I'm not sure. Someone will have to correct me. I'm actually not sure. I don't know what they did when they did that patch to let people gain levels.
I thought you could, and you just cap out at level 5 or level 6 on every hero. I thought that was the whole limit.
Wow, Void Spirit didn't get touched at all. He's really strong still. It adds a partial outer ring to dissimulate. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's massive.
Whoa.
Massive range.
That's a little meh. I mean, it's like good, but it's also just like,
Yeah.
it's not broken.
Warlock gets some slow.
Oh, Legatus, I haven't even seen the new model yet, man. Like in game, I've seen it for a second. The word. Oh, okay. Oh, plus 20% movement speed. Whoa, that sounds awesome.
Slow or speed buff. Yeah, not bad.
Oh, and they put the AoE to plus 500, so you can give your whole team or the whole opponent team minus 20% movement speed.
95% of people went Death Golem as the 20 talent instead of AoE.
And they
Shadow
still
Wing.
will. It's still just gonna be a 30 talent.
Yeah. Death Golem is too good.
Weaver's Swarm now hits invis units. Causes Gemini attack to also launch an extra attack on other enemies within 1200 range of the attack target to beetles attached to them. Wait, what? Reduces the swarm cooldown by 4 seconds. Wow, that's just like a really good upgrade all around for Weaver.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get that you can't have the shard just counter invis, so you have to add other stuff too. But wow, that seems pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Windrun Scepter movement speed reduced from 45 to 40. Power Shot, oh my god, he wasn't memeing. Power Shot actually becomes global, but after reaching its default range, it only affects heroes. Max one hero. Impacted heroes will be killed if they're under... Wait, what? Max impact heroes will be killed if they are under 13% health after taking the impact damage?
How do you like that, dude? So
What? Why?
Yeah, so once it goes over this range, it becomes just like a single bullet. And if it hits somebody, and not if they're at 13% when they take the damage, after the damage is calculated. It's like a Ice Blast, basically, but single target.
Oh, weird. Oh, weird. Weird. Okay, interesting.
Calling arrow, as Lyrical said. That's a great way to put it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what to think about that one. Seems kind of memey for 1400 gold. I mean, the global range is pretty nuts, I guess. I'd have to see, like, I'd have to play a game and see how fast it moves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd have to feel it out.
But with the right combos, it would be very good. Yes. Yeah. Wind Ranger 3 and this what's this hero called? Hoodwinked. Yeah, that seems broken as fuck. I guarantee there's
Foxy?
like a billion people playing that dual lane right now. 3 Wind Ranger, 4 Hoodwinked. Sounds so annoying to play versus right now.
Wyvern's kind of whatever. Cold Embrace triggers a Splinter Blast. Pretty cool.
Yeah, whatever. Ooh, Witch Doctor, our boy.
Read this
Grant
one, buddy.
Voodoo Switcheroo. Oh my god, I saw this on Twitter and I thought it was a joke. Turns you into a death ward for 2 seconds.
It attacks extra slow also, but you're hidden and invulnerable, and they can't do anything. It's like a little taste of Jug ult, but on Witch Doctor. You have 2 seconds where you do damage, and they can't stop you or do anything. You can't get silenced. Isn't that kind of cool?
You can do it while you're channeling, I'm guessing.
What do you mean?
Like if I'm channeling Death Ward, can I do it?
Oh, I don't know. I doubt it.
Oh, that's lame.
I
guess that would be kind of broken.
More of a survival thing. You want 2 Death Wards, the double Death Ward?
Yeah, I want to be able
Maybe.
to. I want a Death Ward while I'm
Try
Death
it.
Ward.
I don't know. I guess I assumed it wouldn't, but maybe it does. Oh, people in Twitch chat are saying it does. You can do
It
both.
works? Okay, that does seem kind of broken.
And the voodoo switcheroo puts him in the doo-doo. I can't wait to cast this shit. The voodoo switcheroo! This guy's insane!
The magic missile, it's coming! The voodoo switcheroo!
I think Ice Frog's just trolling us casters at this point.
Mortal Strike is now a passive cooldown crit ability. Oh, he has basically CK without aura, or without lifesteal.
Wraith King's going to be a lot better now.
Now called Vampiric Spirit. Whoa, 34% lifesteal. So only for you. And the skeletons of lifesteal. Scepter upgrade now buffs. Let me guess, this shard gives it to everyone? Oh no, wait, hold on. Whoa, what? Skeletons also have the Vampiric ability. Scepter upgrades now buffs Wraith units. 20 challenge. Oh, he doesn't have the mana thing? Cosmic Arcane did not have a mana cost. Okay, yeah.
So now he buys it at 20 minutes instead of waiting to the level 20 talent. Big buck.
Yeah.
Big buck.
Yeah. Just get rid of the mana cost, honestly. It's stupid. It's a dumb counterplay. It's only a really lame. I mean, if the hero's broken, I guess it's kind of okay, but it just feels like kind of a dumb counter pick in a lot of games. I feel like it just ruins a lot of pubs.
But Trent, when he respawns from reincarnation, now 3 skeletons come out.
Yeah, true.
So now
With the vampiric spirit ability.
Now watch the GIF for this Zeus one. I don't really quite.
I'm not
get
even gonna
this.
read it. I'm just gonna watch it.
I'll read it.
No, wait, hold on. I want to watch it first.
Static field makes you jump. It's a real Mario. This is like a shout out to Merlini here. I can feel it.
He's doing the little coin taunt, basically.
Static field can be cast to perform a heavenly jump, shocking the closest visible enemy, dealing static field damage to them and reducing their movement speed. If you're moving forward,
14-second cooldown.
You will jump in that direction. 450 distance. He just scoots.
What the fuck is this?
I mean, for 20 minutes, 1,400 gold.
1,000 range? Excuse me?
Dude, this is dank, though. For real. Like, think about how many games you have a Zeus on your team.
100% movement speed for 2.5 seconds?
Yeah, exactly. Like, think about how many times you have a Zeus on your team that doesn't buy any utility. It's like, dude, 1,400 gold. Now you can jump around like an asshole. I can't wait. This is going to make the Zeus's on my teams
Imagine
so much better.
hookshotting this motherfucking Zeus and he just hops out and zaps your ass.
That
Oh
taunt,
my God.
that the value of that taunt is going up right now, dude.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
All right, so are you ready for items, dog? You were pretty
Apparently not.
You were pretty slow on the heroes there, buddy.
Well,
We're
I
at
can
3
already
hours.
I can already tell that there's a strength int and an agility blink dagger.
Mm-hmm.
So that's happening, I guess.
Well deduced.
Fluffy hat. Costs 250 gold, grants 125 health.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
It's a new basic item.
Oh, Falcon Blade. Requires Fluffy Hat, Sage's Mass, Blades of Attack, grants 150 health, 1.6 mana regen, and 10 damage. Does it build in anything else?
No.
So it's like
It's like a drum replacement, kind of.
it doesn't give you any stats though. Health and damage, no stats. Bleh.
It's not that good. But
I mean, what's the total cost on it? I guess Fluffy Hat is 250. That's cheap. Sage's is cheap. Blades is cheap. Okay, this is really cheap. Okay, never mind. This is really good.
Orb of Corruption or Corrosion, though. This one, I was like, I'm buying this thing. Or Blightstone,
That is really cheap.
Orb of Venom, and a Fluffy Hat. No recipe.
Yes, very good.
And it just gives you all the shit combined. Amazing.
So that's like 600 gold,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Oh, no. Sorry. Blightstone and Orb of Venom. So that's like, okay. That's still nice, though. Witchblade.
It's like 850.
35 attack speed, 12 int, 6 armor, 300 projectile speed. Oh, cool. 9-second passive cooldown that procs on attacks, applying a curse for 3 seconds that slows by 25% and deals your int as damage every second. What? That's pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That sounds really cool on like a Shadow Fiend or something.
Dude, I told you the items are fucking awesome.
Okay, maybe not Shadow Fiend, sorry. Int. I was thinking of it as like a Grove Bow. What's an int hero that wants this? Like Storm? Storm sounds really good. Yeah, Storm's really
that
good.
sounds really, really good.
35, yeah, this is definitely a Storm item.
Quap. Puck.
Okay, this Gleipnir, the one that's been discussed. What the hell? Requires Maelstrom, Rod of Atos, and a 700 recipe?
AoE Atos, dude. 405 or 450 AoE area, AoE Atos.
Who thought of this thing? Weird.
And it's also a Force Chain Lightning proc when you
What's
do
the
it.
cooldown on it? It's not listed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably the same as Atos. Weird. That is a weird item.
This
Mage Slayer.
next one, this is my favorite. I love this item. Check this out, dude. New mechanic.
20% magic resistance, 20 agi, 20 damage, and causes your attacks to place a minus 35% spell amp debuff on enemy heroes lasting 4 seconds. Whoa.
So you've got a Smurf Invoker on the other team. Buy this thing, you gimp his damage by a third. Pretty cool.
Well, Chop saying this is kind of the podcast, so we're not working on the visuals for you there, bud. You can I'll link it to you there, friend. How would I do that?
Yeah.
You don't have to look at our faces. You can look at the patch.
I don't have a great overlay for that, you know. It's
You
only,
know, we're
only
not
been
patch
170
streamers, guys.
episodes.
We're React streamers, okay? You're supposed to look at our faces, not the actual info. I'm supposed to make big faces like, ugh.
I wore this shirt just for you. But seriously though, isn't that pretty? That's a pretty cool item.
I mean, I don't know. Spell amp debuff lasting 4 seconds seems like it's very small windows of being good.
Well, it's on your right clicks though. It's not there's no cooldown. So your right clicks just apply -35 spell amp
Oh, I thought there was a cooldown on it for some reason. I was thinking
No.
of the Gleipnir still.
debuff.
Oh,
No, yeah,
okay, yes.
It's not a
is very
cast.
good.
It's just a
Does
passive.
this still work on Sven?
What do you mean? Like
Because
in Sven's inventory?
Cleave was being buffed by
Oh.
spell amp because cleave is a spell. If it's all spells, it was buffing cleave. So
Well-
if you veiled people, cleave was doing more damage. So does this reduce cleave by 35%?
Probably then, if you can confirm that's how that mechanic worked. Yeah, and glaives from Luna.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's interesting. That sounds very strong.
And remember, it's spell amp, not magic amp. So,
Exactly.
Like Bristleback, for example, that gives
Yes.
all of his damage output for the most part, aside from right clicks, by a third. That's
Wow.
kind of cool.
I like this because it's something that targets what's on the enemy team.
Yeah.
You know, like this is I see the thing that is making my team sad and I can counter it.
Yeah.
Hey, Voodoo Mask does something else.
I like it. Eternal Shroud. Yeah, they took
20%
Voodoo Mask.
hero spell lifesteal? Whoa.
Yeah. And newsflash,
Cool.
Octarine lost hero spell lifesteal. So this is the hero spell lifesteal item.
I
now.
see that. Helm. Oh, Helm got a new picture? Ooh, Helm Dominant can now be upgraded to level 2. Allows converting ancients. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. Overwhelming blink. Okay, blink dagger, reaver, and a 1750 gold recipe. Holy shit. Oh my god, all our pubs are gonna actually have blinks, guys. 25 strength, and when you land destination, all enemies in A have 50% movement slow and 50 attacks over 6 seconds and take damage equal to 200 plus 100% of your strength. What the fuck? That sounds insane.
Of the three of them, I think the Arcane is the most broken, and it's the last one. So keep going in order here. Swift then Arcane.
All right, so Agi, you gain... Wait, what? And when you land in this nation, you gain 30% phase movement speed, 40 damage, and 40 attack speed for 6 seconds. Whoa.
This one's like, I was trying to think
seems
of
like
who's going to buy it.
Jug. The Swift Blink? Jug.
Okay, Jug.
That sounds awesome.
Yep. All right. Who else? I don't think it's that many heroes because a lot of them.
Viper?
Okay. Yeah.
Viper seems kind of insane, but you like instantly get the stacks. Slark would be good.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Those are good. Good shouts. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. TA. Ooh, TA's nasty. Okay. Arcane Blink. Let's go. 25 and when you land destination, gain. Excuse me. Minus 50% cast point. So like tied.
Yeah. Like shaker with a fissure, kind of thing, right?
Wait, what? And 25% ability cooldown reduction for 6 seconds. Excuse me?
Yes. So if you're tied, like you look at that overwhelming blink, you're like, oh, that's amazing for tied. You're like, wait a second. Even like Axe, right? 25% ability cooldown, like that's just insane for Berserker's Call.
Wow.
So like you
for
just
6 seconds, you can do your full rotation of spells. What about like a Wind Ranger? Think about how annoying this would be. That's double shackled.
Yeah, man. 25%? That's a lot. I think the Arcane one is definitely the most busted. That's nuts.
I need to look at a list of heroes right now and see who's going to be the most broken. Who has like a bad cat? Like who could just become a blinker hero now because of minus 50%? Oh god, Enigma. Oh my god. That would make your Midnight Pulse so much better. Now your shift Q would be like instantaneous. It already is kind of instantaneous. Lena, Leshrac.
Is there
weird.
a place
These
where
are
you can
weird abilities, man.
Look at the list of heroes by cast or list of spells by cast point?
Probably. Weird. Okay, Wind Waker. Shout out to best Zelda game. Yule's Mystic Staff and 600 gold recipe grants 50 movement speed, 6 mana regen, 35 int. Extends the Cyclone functionality to allow casting on allies. Oh my god, this is that thing that everyone used to think existed. When cast on yourself, you can move the tornado anywhere at a speed of 360. That is really cool. Huh.
Defensive Yules.
Expensive, but cool.
Mhm.
Lots of upgrades, guys. We're going late game. That's all I see.
Mhm.
Aether Lens got nerfed by 150 mana. Ooh, Soul Booster nerfed. Recipe updated.
Octarine is now an Aether Lens
Oh,
upgrade instead of
interesting.
Voodoo Mask. Yeah, pretty
Yeah. Bloodstone no longer grants the magic resistance. Now also requires Voodoo Mask. Now grants the lifesteal. Ooh, plus 3% against creeps. Okay, cool.
cool. Silver Edge tweaked the recipe a little bit. No big deal. Ring of Tarrasque removed.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense, honestly. It was bought by like 2 heroes on the laning stage.
Check out this buff for Holy Locket.
Wait, why did Echo Saber get 1 more second on mana regen?
It just got buffed. It just gets more regen.
Oh, they took it out of Silver Edge. That's why.
Mm-hmm. But Holy Locket, now it automatically gains a charge every 15 seconds. So you go into every fight with
that's
max
cool.
charges. You might actually want to buy that item now.
That's actually really cool. That's neat. That is very neat.
Cool way to fix that item.
Yeah,
like
I would
that a
kind of
lot.
want to have that. That's so much better for late game, too.
Well, even just like a pretty quick upgrade because the build-up's pretty nice. You get that extra mana from the energy booster. Like, you could get that pretty early and you got charges for days.
Wait, no longer has out of combat regen on the heart? Yikes. But the HP regen was increased by 0.6, but ooh.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the old one was. It might have been just really weak at this point anyway, to be honest. I like never buy heart
Still
anymore.
a pretty iconic part of the item.
Yeah. Oh, no more stats resistance on Satanic?
Nope.
Stats resistance upgrades they don't stack anymore?
Correct.
Holy shit.
So now Sanj is a little
But
bit more
Satanic does 45 damage now,
Mm-hmm.
and it lasts for another second.
So, and the Sanj items, the status resistance got bumped up. So Sanj Kaya and Sanj Yasha both now have 25 status resistance instead of 20 to compensate for the lack of stacking. But Halberd got nerfed, and now it only has 16% status resistance instead of 20. So now,
okay.
Now Halberd's kind of shittier.
Right. Okay, so the regen was only 50% outside anyway. Is that what you're saying? That wasn't that broken anyway.
Yeah, I think it's been nerfed a lot.
Okay. Yeah, it used crazy. Remember how fast you used to heal when you got out of combat, man?
Mm-hmm. It used to be busted for a while there.
Oh my god, it was so fast.
So
Wow, I can't believe the stacking. That was like such an iconic build for so many heroes.
Yeah.
I mean, they've increased it on the other items, but like that idea of getting the 41% was so important for like Troll and Lifestealer sometimes.
So drums, dude.
Oh shit. Charge count from 6 to 8. Oh god. Oh wait, what? Big buffs?
Windlace,
Wait, what
robe,
happened?
and belt. So it's +6 strength, +6 int, and then you get swiftness aura.
Wow, this is a really good Crystal Maiden item.
Yeah.
Wait. So what? Does that mean the?
I think the active didn't change. So you're asking?
Yeah. So the active's still the same?
Yes. Same active, just
Holy
the components
shit, guys.
changed. So the base stats changed.
That seems really, really good. That's a Crystal Maiden item, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's a lot
8
of heroes
charges.
item.
I mean, remember the stats were 4, and now because through Agi anyway.
Yeah, I'd rather have this for sure.
Wow. Cool.
I'll fucking buy this on Undying, dude. What do you think?
What? On Undying?
Drum Undying.
Yes. I already like Drum Undying, honestly. Yes.
Let's go, buddy.
Yep. It's very good.
Those are two of your favorite things. You like bananas, you like peanut butter. It's natural to put them together, you know?
Mass Madness, damage reduced, overwhelm active now also triggers the bash passive cooldown on Abyssal. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't really matter because half the time, yeah.
It's pretty RNG'd.
Yeah. It is worse. I mean, that's a good nerf. That should have been a thing.
True. Little
recipe
tweaks
costs.
here. Necro Book gets a cooldown buff.
That's it. They took the attack speed off. That's what we said. I said they're going to take the attack speed off of Glimmer Cape and it's still going to be broken.
Yeah.
That's literally exactly what I said.
Yep. It's just recipe back instead of gloves. And yeah, still top tier.
I think it's still very, very good.
Minor MKB
But then again, there's
nerfs.
also more items, so who knows?
So this is one thing I didn't know.
The Archer got his aura back, his move speed aura.
Yes, he did.
Hey.
on the Necro book. That's nice. I forgot. We had that. We lost it. We got it back.
Yeah, go Archer.
The MKB, though. Magic damage procs on attack no longer work with lifesteal. This is a general change. I did not know that you got lifesteal from the magic procs of MKB. If you had asked me, I would have said, no, you do not.
It was...
That's weird.
Yeah. Yep.
Because, like, I mean, you can't proc MKB on buildings, right? I would put that in the same kind of logical category of it's magic.
God, my brain is just racked with like, what are like every single hero you play right now, you have to think about your support item versus the shard. The shard is so affordable.
Yeah.
Feels too affordable. It's gonna be like 1,600 next patch or something.
1,400. I mean, how much is drum total right now? Like, that's your choice, right? I mean, how much gold do you get at 20 minutes on average? What's your like net worth on a position 5 or a position 4 at 20
I don't know off the top of my head what feels right. Like
3K, 4K? Is that too
no,
low?
more than that. That's too low.
At 20 minutes?
Like six or 6.5 maybe.
6.5?
That sound wrong?
That sounds pretty high.
That's that's 300 GPM. Yeah, that's too high.
At 20
maybe,
minutes?
maybe like 4. Well, I'm thinking like at a pub. So okay, yeah, that's right. It's like 4.5, let's say.
Okay.
That sound more accurate?
Yeah. So
let
you
me look
need,
at my
you
last
need your
game.
boots. You need your regen and shit.
It's so hard when you're playing a game to even think of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
Like,
now
I
you
don't-
have to plan around that 20-minute timing because it's like if you think you're going to need the shard, basically all of them are more effective the earlier you get it. So you want to buy the shard at 20 minutes almost always if you can, if you know
Yeah.
you're going to need it. Like that sounds optimal.
My last CM game at 20 minutes, I had 4,500 gold. Yeah, so like 4,500.
Okay. That's a good. So I was a little low with 3K. Maybe in my games I'm floating 3K on CM sometimes, you know, it's rough.
Yeah.
Okay. Deso damage reduced a little bit. Maelstrom proc chance reduced a little bit. Rapier damage from 330 to 300 even. Little nerf there. Rapier too
They
strong.
wouldn't do the 3-2-2. They can handle it. It is a
Um,
little too memey.
minor buff to armlet. Pipe now
yeah.
more expensive by 300. But Hooded Defiance no longer has the 300 gold recipe, Trent. Recipe gone. Back to just item completion. Pretty nice.
But they nerfed the resistance by 5%. That hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
But pipe stayed the same apparently, so it's still 30, whatever.
Yeah, but it's more expensive.
Is pipe
now.
30?
Yeah.
No, it's... Oh, I see.
Oh, wait, no, it's the same price. It's just to compensate for the other 300, I see.
It's actually a little... Yeah, it's the same price. Okay.
Vlad's has armor again. Dude.
Oh, 3 armor.
We are back. Dude, this is so ridiculously crazy and awesome, and I kind of hate it, and I kind of love it, but I mostly love it. We're back, baby. 3 armor on Vlad's. It just feels right. Now requires a buckler. Nerf the mana regen a little bit, but...
Oh, and Mech's back with the chainmail, too.
Right. Mech no longer is armor aura with buckler. It's just single armor, and you get more armor for yourself instead of armor for the team.
And it's just cheaper? Oh, no, because the chainmail's had a buckler, so it's the same. And now the Greave still requires a buckler. Okay, gotcha. Quelling Blade got nerfed. Venom went down to 275. HP ring, sages, blah, blah, blah. Mangoes are down to 100.
This is
Voodoo
all
Mask cheaper.
fairly minor stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Solar Crest, nothing? Duration and cooldown increased from 7 to 12. Okay, that is a nerf. That's an interesting nerf. It's a nerf in more ways, I would say, because, well, I guess it depends how you look at it. It's a nerf and it's just different, right? Because
Yeah.
sometimes you want to switch targets in that window, but now it's much better for buffing an ally. Because now you don't have to worry about re-hitting it on them every 7 seconds. It's much
Right.
better on allies, but it's probably worse on enemies overall, unless you're getting blown up every fight.
I was going to say, generally when I'm buying Solar Crest, I'm buying it to buff an ally, not to debuff the enemy.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I like this. This makes me feel good. It's just like, okay, now Jug has a 5-second extra window where he can Omni, and I don't really have to worry about it.
Why did
So-
Yules lose 1.5 its mana regen? Ouch.
Because that
I knew it
item
was
good.
busted. Yeah, it was really busted.
Dagon, they updated the recipe. and now it
Oh, they
grants
did.
int again. It's basically kind of back to how it was.
Yeah, it's like the
staff plus
nulls.
crown. Yeah, so you get int now instead of strength and agi. Kind of nice. All these are really minor tweaks for the most part.
Well, you still get strength and agi, you just get less.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minor tweak, projectile, recipe cost, nice.
Let's jump into these neutrals, dude. So this is where my eyes
Holy
glazed
shit, I
over
totally forgot about
a
neutrals.
little bit because the neutrals are very like these items all do multiple things and they're pretty complicated. And I felt like I need to
my
fucking
god,
play
my
these.
heart.
What?
Cycled out? Does that mean it'll come back? Are we underlords? Why did they take out mango tree?
I think so. I think cycled out means that we're gonna have neutral items be like the seasonal element of Dota, where every 6 months or every 12 months we're gonna have these things that move and rotate. And
So sad.
yeah.
Wow, 26 damage returned at level at 7 minutes seems kind of broken.
Yeah, I think
On that
these new
chip
items
vest.
seem really good. Even just 7% or 7% lifesteal and 7 attributes. That's pretty good for a tier 1 item. I'd rather have that than a PMS in a lot of situations.
Well, I gotta say, mango tree being gone sucks. That was really good.
Yeah.
Mango tree was so broken, man. Getting that in a game is just if you actually use your mangoes, it was so broken.
I mean,
Like,
check out these tier 2 items, dude. Quicksilver Amulet, you get 5% movement speed, plus 10 attack speed. If any of your abilities are on cooldown,
Okay.
you gain an additional 5% movement speed.
hold on. I called the Iron Tree thing too. I said that 4-second cooldown is the stupidest thing. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
I said there's no way that's
It's up to
staying.
15 now.
Yeah. That was so spammed. Okay. Attack animation and projectile speed. Wow.
The attack animation's weird. That's like almost not a good thing sometimes because it's so different. But I guess at tier 2 time, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, the bullwhip. 10 out of 10. I love this item. I want this.
Can be cast on allies.
50 cast range.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. Big fan.
Or you can use it to slow enemies. Yeah, that's a great item.
Oh, Clumsy Net's gone, though. Ooh, and Vampire Fangs. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Buffed Imp Claw.
I like the tier 3s that are fucking out. Repair kit.
Essence Ring. They used the old picture where it's blue.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, Repair Kit, Craggy Coat, and Grady Fairy. Ouch. Yeah, I'm glad.
Get them out. But like the Elven Tunic, attack speed, evasion, and movement speed. A lot of movement speed items. The Cloak of Flames is finally back. I knew this item was coming at some point. Armor, magic
Is
resistance.
this real? What do you
and
mean you knew this was coming?
This is just, it's been in Warcraft 3 forever. It was in
Oh.
Artifact as well. It's just a very common MOBA-y thing, like an immolation aura on an item. It's in League of Legends and Mobile Legends and every other fucking MOBA out there. This was coming at some point, Trent.
45 is kind of like a lot, isn't it?
It's a
And it
decent
stacks
item.
with Radiance, I'm guessing.
I'm sure it does, yeah. The Cloak of
Wow.
Flames.
Kind of cool.
Ceremonial Robe, 350 mana. Enemies in an AoE have minus 10% status resistance, minus 10% magic resistance. We've got a dice roll back on the old, your 3-second stun is going to be a 3.3 second stun. Isn't that
Don't
fun?
like that.
I love doing math.
Get that out of here. Not a fan. I do not want to see this shit in an AoE.
Now, you are
Boo.
going to like
Boo.
this psychic headband, though. 12% intelligence, 10 or 100 cast range. Activate to push the target enemy 400 distance away from you.
That seems good.
Pretty awesome.
Cast range 800, cooldown 30. Yeah, that seems
Yep.
really good.
Telescope.
Now, 4 staff so expensive.
Telescope moved to tier 4, bud. You saw that one coming, didn't you? Every time I saw Telescope at tier 3, I would always ping my teammates like, yo,
Oh,
for real,
yeah.
take this thing, it's busted.
Yeah, I think it's
And
too good.
I would yell at them until they would take it, and they would always end up taking it because it's undeniably busted.
Ooh, Penta Edge Sword seems kind of cool. I mean, it's whatever. It's not really worth even going over. Damage.
Melee attack range is cool, though. Pretty
Yeah.
unique.
Oh, that would be... Oh, yeah, actually, I'm not sure. Grants 4 mana regen. The Stormcrafter zaps an enemy within 700 range of you every 3 seconds, dealing 200 damage and slowing by 40% for 0.3 seconds. So, and you can cyclone yourself for 0.75 seconds. So it's like a short cyclone that gives you mana regen and zaps an enemy with 700 range of you every 3 seconds. So Razor needs this, basically, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wow. Every 3 seconds you deal 200 damage and slow by 40% for 0.3 seconds. What the hell?
Yeah.
I mean, it's tier 4, I guess.
It's tier 4. And the Trickster Cloak. It's a Glimmer Cape, but with evasion and magic resistance.
Oh,
Pretty
just
good.
passively?
Mm-hmm.
You get 20% evasion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool, guys.
Cycle it out, Magic Lamp, Shaco, Prince's Knife, and the Havoc Hammer.
And they slightly buffed the telescope. No longer affects non-player units. Oh, interesting. Flicker goes further. No longer costs 25 mana. Oh, that's cute. Spell Prism nerfed. Illusion Cape from 10 to 8%. There. All right, what did we lose? Oh, the Trident. Who would have thought? And the Woodland Strider. Good. Those were
Didn't
kinda
care
broken.
about those two. Yeah.
The boots are too good, honestly. The fact that it lets you get another item slot is too strong in a lot of ways.
Yeah. So the Giant's Ring, 40 strength, 60 movement speed, 60% model size,
Oh, yes.
and you can walk over
Yes.
any terrain.
Yes.
When standing on
Yes.
top of an enemy, 100 AoE, you deal 100% of your strength per second. So
Yes,
you become a
yes,
giant
yes.
and just stomp on the enemy.
Yes. Amazing. Oh my god.
I want that on
love
Pudge so bad. Like, I'm picking Pudge and just stalling out games just to get this thing.
Oh, this is amazing. I love this. I love model size shit.
Yeah. I love it when this is
Imagine
a 10
if you
out
were
of 10.
undying and you were getting the percent
This is a
amp.
sick undying item. This is like made for him.
Movement
Dude.
speed, strength. Oh my god.
I can
Wow.
only hope that I'm going to spam undying, Trent, for this holiday season.
I hate tier 5 items because they're so much fun and you're never going to see them.
Yep. They're such a tease. And then the Book of Shadows, the last tier 5 item, 12 all stats, 400 night vision. Target an enemy, ally, or self. Causes the target to become untargetable, but also silenced, muted, and disarmed for 4 seconds. Also applies a basic dispel. So,
with a 25-second cooldown.
So they're just out of the game for 4 seconds.
Wow. So can they keep TPing? They're muted, so it should cancel a TP, right?
Well,
does mute cancel an already channeling TP? I think it does, but I'm not sure because I never see mute.
Is it a dispel thing? Can you dispel somebody when they're TPing? No.
No.
You can't. Yeah, we would have seen that. Yeah, I don't know. That one's kind of weird. There's nothing.
I think it should cancel.
So, yeah, and some of these others were nerfed a
Yeah,
pinch.
I think it just cancels it. Well, Doom also just cancels. Yeah, we're good.
Well, doesn't Doom have a mini stun on it? No.
Ex Machina active no longer has a mana cost. Oh, interesting. Oh, and they reduced the cooldown by 15 seconds. Wow. Oh my god, the Seer Stone. It actually does what it says. It reveals 800 area of the map for 5 seconds. Oh, enemies can see the area that's revealed. I like that. That's nice. Force Boots. Now unit target ability. Cool. Just buff. Cool. Oh, Book of the Dead just got buffs. All right, crazy. All stats reduced from 20 to 16. Barely nerfed the Mirror Shield.
I mean, yeah.
Barely nerfed Stygian, really. And then we started with the general updates. By the way, I know we didn't really mention it, but I love the nighttime before creeps, just like when I first started playing, because that was really fun.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
Nice Stalker buff.
That did not feel like 3 hours. Man, it really is like Christmas when the patch comes.
Dude, that was 3 hours and 22 minutes on the dot. So
that went by. Well, you better fucking cut this shit.
I mean,
hurry,
dude.
That's too good.
Oh, we can't make it. It rolled over.
Okay. My bad, guys.
Zyori purges at OD. Oh, that's good. That's great. Yeah, I mean, I'm really stoked for this patch. I think overall this is going to be fun. It's going to be chaotic. I'm a little bummed that I'm leaving on Sunday for my 24-hour road trip to North Carolina so I can play pubs on my fucking MacBook. So that sucks.
Yeah, I'm pretty salty that the baby got sick. I'm not gonna lie. How dare he get a fever for tomorrow so that I have to
I've got
hang out with him
meetings
all day
in the
and I'll just
morning.
play Dota.
Starting tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to do a good 6-8 hour sesh, and then I'm going to try to stream for most of Saturday, and then I'm leaving early Sunday for the old roadie. So that's
Parenting.
That's my life, buddy. I'm going to get my good 2 days in, though. I'm going to play a few tonight before bed, I think. I'm going to play a few Undying games, pal. I gotsta.
You go, man.
I got to hit some Dazzle, too. I got to dazzle it up. I got to get in there, and I just love playing Dazzle on a new patch because people don't know what to do, and they group up, and healing's fun. And that's yes.
Good luck with your pubs, man.
Thank
It's gonna
you,
be
Trent.
chaos.
I
Do
know.
yourself a favor. Just play unranked.
That's probably not a bad idea. I'm gonna
But
play
you
that
know,
on
you do
Dying,
you,
though.
bud.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, this will be the last podcast of the year, though. I think. I doubt we're gonna do one before New Year's because I'm gonna be gone for Christmas and I'll be back kind of right before. So enjoy, everyone. Happy holidays. Trent,
Yeah.
say hi to the fam. You know, open some presents, bud.
All right, I will.
All
I'm
right.
very excited. Have a good one, everybody.
See you later.